homie, get the money back. Yo, it's the big time, homie. Johnny Blue, not the crystal, homie. Cold Huns, yo, we big fly, homie. I ain't did it in a minute, yeah, I'm focused. Bought another business to the city, got motion. You ain't even know shit, cause I ain't even post shit. Switch the numbers up, all my bronze cross the ocean. P-Funk, C-Notes, level up your P-Folk. New whip, seat slow, in and out the H-O. V51, twin T's, let the breeze flow. Catch me in a Stetson, probably rockin' chinos. Dog off the papers now, we can cross the state lines. Niggas with ambition, manifest.
You cannot break down what can't be broken.
They could do all they can do, but they can't break unbreakable. They scared to face the truth because they hate the view. They taste the juice, I hope it make them puke. I'm breaking loose, should I throw up the deuce or should I wave the deuce? In 1982, my mama take me to a space shuttle. Say now I'm raising you, and ain't no baby food unless you go and take the neighbor's food and be afraid of poo. I made the loot when money went from almond green to navy blue. I said salute, bulletproof, I gave them proof. Sometimes feel like my head is screwed, twisted like tornadoes too. Man, I'ma need some crazy glue. Her walls is what I'm breaking through, her nails, she gon' break a few. You could never break me down and I can't hit the brakes for you.
What's happening? Y'all saw the video. Y'all know my girl is gonna be in this for this episode, and from here on, we're gonna have the lady that has the tatted up apparel. Her name is Chi-Town Peaches. We're gonna bring her on in here.
What's up, baby?
Yeah. Bring her on in. How you doing?
I'm amazing. How about you today, love?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
There go my guy Sal. What's up, Sal?
What's happening, my folks?
Yes, sir.
What it do?
Sal?
Hey, what's up, Chi-Town?
My guy over there, look at him. Cloud Bro Cigar. What's up, man? What's happening?
What up, though? How's everybody doing tonight?
That dude so mellow. He just what up, though?
Cloud brother, you stay on
so
my
smooth, baby.
Oh, you do too, baby. Hey, it's all circular love. We all in this piece together.
Yes. I know, right? I love the smoothness, though. Red cup. There you go. Red cup. Yeah. And then we're gonna bring in my guy, the man who does everything. My man Tim. Where you at, big guy? The cigarologist. Okay, we're gonna have Tim wait for a minute. Oh, he coming in? There he is. Let me hear you.
I'm trying to get out there, but I think we'll have technical difficulties. So y'all might hear from me over tonight, right? But I am here.
Yeah, you still choppy.
Chopped and screwed, baby. Chopped and screwed.
But hey, with that mix right there, now we're gonna go ahead and bring in my girl. The guest for tonight, for this evening, we're gonna bring her in, Miss Maduro Meli. Bring her on in. Everybody, give her a cups up. Here we go. Bring her on in. We just wait for her to come in. We see you down there. Just wait for you to come in on the screen. Hey Tim, I'll put it up later. I gotta light my stick though.
Man, what you smoking on tonight?
This Placencia.
Have you got a Dignity cigar?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, Lord. Yep. I'm smoking this real good one tonight.
Yep.
The full body.
So we have a little technical difficulty to bring her on.
She might have to sign off and sign back in.
Yeah. But she was there for a minute. Okay, well, while we waiting for her to come in, everybody tell me what you're smoking and what you're drinking. Let's go with you, Peaches. What you smoking on? What you drinking?
Smoking on, as I was stating, Dignity cigars. They came out. They brought 3 of their boxes. I sold all 3 boxes in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
That's what's up.
At all. The California Love, I really like that one. Then the Puro, and then I believe it's the Newbie. This is the full body. I believe this is the Puri. I love this one. This one has a lot of spice. And I'm drinking a little small batch tonight.
Okay.
This is the one thing Mike didn't drink.
He left me there. Huh?
Left me there.
Yeah.
All right. My guy Shy, what you drinking there, baby?
Yes, sir. I am smoking on it's called The Wood from Elite Cigar Chicago. And I'm lightweight. I'm drinking Lil Saints spicy margarita, non-alcoholic.
Okay.
Because I gotta hit the streets after the show. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So yeah, I gotta play it safe, man.
I feel you.
You know? Right.
My guy, bro, Cigar, what's happening? What you smoking? What you drinking?
I am smoking tonight something new from Air Cigars.
Okay.
New brand that's out. And then I am drinking some rum straight from the PR. I got some Bacardi Ocho.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a nice night tonight.
All right. Y'all saw I'm smoking on this Placencia, and of course, I'm still doing my double black. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Got to have it. You know, so I see Miss Meli is in, and she ain't freezing up no more. She's not doing the robot. So come on in and introduce yourself.
Yeah, we hear you.
We hear you. We can hear you.
Perfect.
All right.
Hi, all.
Hey.
Come on in and introduce yourself.
I heard everybody kind of calling out what they're smoking.
Mm-hmm.
I am Melanie. Instagram handle is Maduro Meli.
Right.
And I'm going to be smoking a Casa de Sueños Fantasia.
Okay.
That sounds sexy.
I know.
Yeah, it did.
It's sexy.
It's my favorite stick.
That sounds real sexy.
I think my cigar just got jealous the way you said yours.
I don't even want to smoke mine no more. Let me get that shit.
That motherfucker look back and go, huh?
like you smoking me? What are you doing?
I know, right? I'm like, man. Just the way she said it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, tell us about yourself, Miss Meli. Come on.
So, what kind of details do you want to hear? How long I've been smoking? Those are the typical.
Yeah, tell me how long you've been smoking. What got
wanting
you
to know, like my introduction to cigars and all.
Right.
Yes, all that. What got you into
smoking? So I've been smoking
how
cigars for about 25 years, and I had a friend that introduced me to six, and I've been smoking ever since. So it's been some time.
Well, you an OG in the game.
It's been a minute. It's been
that's what's up.
Several years.
Let me put my little 10 years back in my pocket.
Right.
Yeah, that's about how long I've been smoking. Well, I've been smoking probably over 30 years now. My old head. Right. So tell us about your creations and stuff. Well, that shit gonna look good now.
I'm sorry about
your creations, the stuff, things that you do.
Okay. So I don't like to say connoisseur. I think giving myself a little too much credit. I'm not. I'm just a girl that likes smoking cigars. I like full body cigars mostly. And I really enjoy boutique cigars.
Right.
Yes.
Which kind of opened the door for me to meet a lot of people in the cigar industry. And so that's really how my ambassadorship started. I appreciate really good smokes, would go to my local shop looking for new smokes, get introduced to different brands. And that love of trying new smokes and trying new brands kind of connected me to other people that had that same appreciation. And I would be introduced to a brand owner or maybe a broker that was doing exclusive distribution of boutique brands. And that was really the set off of what got me into where I'm at now with cigars.
So this thing about you create unique cigar photos. What are these photos like? Tell us about these photos you create.
So, if you look at social media, most of us are all on there, and there are a few I'm gonna use the word typical, right? So there's typical styles of posting your pictures. A lot of people will just take a picture of like their hand holding a stick, or they will take pictures of themselves smoking. Is usually what it is. And then you have folks that kind of do an elevated picture of themselves with the cigar, right? So they're very model-esque photos.
Peaches.
And my approach is very different. So I will think of a cigar that I want to smoke or that I know I'm going to smoke, and I kind of map out a visual concept either based around that cigar, or sometimes I go through phases where I'll have a series of like photos. So for I don't know, a week or so, a couple of days, a handful of days, there'll be a picture with dominoes, a picture with cards, a picture with a board game, and I'll do series. So it's a little more artsy. I think that has a lot to do with having a child that's an art major. I kind of look at things a little bit differently. So I put a little bit of thought in the before of my photos instead of just kind of taking it in the moment. And not that for sure there's no shade in that. It's just my approach. My approach is just a little bit different than what I think most people do when they take pictures of their sticks.
That's what's up. Yeah, being an art major make you think of outside the box. You know, it make you take all kind of crazy. You know, I can say crazy pictures, but unique pictures.
Right.
You know, there's something I wouldn't think of doing.
Perspectives.
Right.
And sometimes the pictures are not
You gotta type your question in the doggone box.
different than anyone else's, but it'll be the perspective.
Yeah, I mean that's
Like,
dope.
all right. You stuttering like what's my man off of damn New Jack City? You the
Dudda Man.
Yeah. Hey, Maduro Meli, let's back up some. Where you from?
Born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens.
That's
I live on Long Island now. Through and through, I'm a New York girl.
That's what
Long Island. So she New Jack City. Long Island.
Yeah, for sure.
That was almost on cue, huh?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. There you go.
So have you been out to any events and did any of your creations for any events and stuff?
I'm sorry, say that again?
I said, with your creations, have you been to any events where you illustrate some of your creations or anything like that?
No, not exactly that way. So there hasn't been anywhere that I've highlighted or my pictures were featured, but it's kind of the reverse. I've gotten some attention and been invited to places based off of my page and photographs, and been invited to meet with certain brands in ownership because I've highlighted their sticks in my photos.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dope.
So I'm looking forward to PCAs coming up in a couple of months. I'm looking forward to that. That's always a really good time and my favorite time.
Are you going to be there? Are you going to be at PCA?
Yes, sir. I will.
I will see you there. I will be there.
I'm going to be there also, doggone it.
I'm looking for you.
Right there.
Look, you ain't gonna miss all this hair, so you're a fan.
Look, I can drive there, so I don't worry about it. I can drive there.
Oh, you that close. That's right.
Well, I mean, it's 8 hours, 6.5. I mean, 7.5, 8 hours for me. So,
that's a nice drive. Shit, it's mellow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a work day. You know, I just drive. That's a work day. So
Right. So as far as like New York, how was like the whole cigar community in New York? Did she freeze?
Uh-oh, she done froze. Her hamster stopped running. She ain't feed that hamster. There she go. Huh?
Yeah. Did you hear that question? She freeze again.
The
Yeah.
reception is horrible tonight, and I don't know if that's because we're about to get snowed on, so the air is a little bit different, but my reception is horrible this evening.
But we'll work through it.
Yeah, we can work through it.
Yeah, we'll work
Go ahead,
through it.
answer that question again.
Yeah, so the cigar scene on New York, how is it? Is it alive? Is it mellow? What is it like?
New York is very cliquey.
Right.
So
LA.
there are a lot of lounges, I would say, but there is a certain like circle that kind of frequents each particular lounge.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Where I feel other cities, it's a little like you may have like, your circle of friends or things like that, or your group that you go and smoke with, but you kind of frequent different lounges and spots.
Right.
But I feel in New York, it's very cliquey.
Right. Right. And I'll be honest, this is my first time ever hearing cigar and New York in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of intrigued now,
New York has like one of the largest cigar weeks.
And see, I never knew that.
It goes on for like a month, I think.
Damn, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Okay, Tim, you sounded good now, Tim.
So the controversial thing about New York Cigar Week is that although it's New York Cigar Week, we have the tri-state area. So some of the events are going to be in New Jersey, and you have some that are in Connecticut. So it kind of extends and expands New York Cigar Week. But then you have the folks that are purists that are like, well, it's not really New York Cigar Week if all the events are in New York. So there's kind of two sides of that coin.
Right, gotcha.
I mean, but that's pretty dope that you get to have 3 different states right there that are chipping in on the same event. So that makes it even better in my eyes. You don't just have your New York style. You got your Connecticut and you got your Jersey. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, they all like right there.
I think can y'all hear me now?
You're still messed up. You're still on the water, dog.
I'm still on the water.
Yeah.
I'm trying to participate, y'all, because y'all know I want to participate.
It's all right.
So it's not just me.
Yeah, no.
This is bad reception Red Cup Wednesday.
Right. It's remixed.
Right.
So I tell you what, I'm going to come out. The show keep on going, but I'm going to come out and I'm going to come back in. Hopefully, I'm out of this bitch. But y'all keep on the road, and I'll be back.
All right, we got it. We can hold you down, my guy.
Start doing hand signals and shit.
Yeah, just we'll wave you in. Yeah. I'll try to sign language what you're talking about.
If I'm reading correctly, I saw that you're an ambassador for Get Your Cigars. Can you tell us some stuff about that?
Yes. So getyourcigars.com.
God damn it.
It broke up a little bit.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
It's the second part of your question.
I know you're an ambassador for Got Your Cigars, right?
Get Your Cigars.
Get Your Cigars. I'm sorry. Could you tell us some stuff about that? About you being an ambassador?
Sure.
And
absolutely. So getyourcigars.com is an online retailer highlighting premium boutique brands. So the website itself launched just a little bit over a month ago. So it's baby brand new. And the concept behind it is going to be a one-stop shop for boutique brands. So there is ownership that has a big chunk of brick and mortar stores. There's about 70 or so, running from Northeast down to about Mid-Atlantic or so. And in all of the brick and mortar stores, there's a heavy emphasis on boutique cigar brands, premium boutique cigar brands specifically. And myself, other people that were affiliated with the brands were continuously getting asked where they can get the sticks that we were smoking. So we just loved the cigars that we were smoking and post pictures and like chit chat about them, or would go to events hosted by them. And there are people in Colorado or California or New Hampshire, just places that didn't have access to what we were smoking.
Yeah.
So getyourcigars.com is kind of like that one-stop spot that you're going to carry mainstream eventually, like as it rolls on, like you're going to have your legacy brands on there, but there's always going to be an emphasis on boutique brands and really having that accessible to folks that don't typically have access to them.
So how many boutiques?
And then in addition to...
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We started with 5.
Okay.
I was kind of jumping ahead and answering or was going to give an answer to the question you were asking. We started with 5 brands, and then each month we're going to bring on 2 more brands. So right now we're at, I believe, 9, including our own house line. So we have our own house blends. We actually have 9 different variations or 9 different blends of our house blends. So they are Get Your Cigar specials, and they are exclusive, undisclosed blends, but they are fantastic. If you go to the description of each of the ones, you can kind of see what the notes are, but the exact blend is something that is special for us.
Do you guys have Espinosa?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, hey Tim, you got anything that you can bring in for a commercial right quick?
Yeah.
You still a little choppy, but we can understand you. Look. I got you.
Tim, the rapping cigarologist.
Hey, all it's your boy, the Cigarologist, and I'm proud to announce that I'll be an ambassador for the 5th annual Charleston Smokeout Festival happening May 1st to 5th, 2025 in Charleston, South Carolina. What's the Charleston Smokeout? Well, the Charleston Smokeout is the premier cigar festival held each year, uniting cigar lovers from around the country in fellowship and celebration. This is a weekend you will not want to miss it. Hey, I'm going to be there too. Friends, family, and all lovers of the leaf are invited. Get your tickets early at www.charlestonsmokeout.com. Hey, don't meet me there, beat me there. See y'all in May. I'm out. Peace.
So yeah, so I don't know if I'm still choppy or whatnot. But I think what's going on is it has to be something with my internet connection. So y'all just keep doing your thing. Please bear with me. I'm trying to get this thing worked out. I hope I have it fixed shortly.
We got you, dog. We got you. Hey, well, but before you go out, go ahead and shoot Peaches' video. The for Tatted Up Smoke. We got you, dog. We got you. Hey, well, but before you go out, go ahead and shoot
You cannot break down what can't be broken.
They could do all they can do, but they can't break unbreakable. They scared to face the truth because they hate the view. They taste the juice, I hope it make them puke. I'm breaking loose, should I throw up the deuce or should I wave the deuce? In 1982, my mama take me to a space shuttle. Say now I'm raising you, and ain't no baby food unless you go and take the neighbor's food and be afraid of poo. I made the loot when money went from almond green to navy blue. I said salute, bulletproof, I gave them proof. Sometimes feel like my head is screwed, twisted like tornadoes too. Man, I'ma need some crazy glue. Her walls is what I'm breaking through, her nails, she gon' break a few. You could never break me down.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's Tatted Up Smoke right there.
Yeah, that's dope.
Doing her thing. She got her paraphernalia out there. Y'all need to make sure y'all jump on that.
Oh, I got two. Yeah.
T-shirts, sweatshirts, and let her show her some love and everything. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah. But you know,
but
let me rewind the tape. We got to welcome her. We got to welcome Peaches into the panel. So let's welcome her. Oh, come on, Sal and my guy, Bro Cigar. Let's welcome her in. Put them cups up. Tim, put your cups up. Oh, Tim. Oh, I thought
Tim froze. I'll pull a cup back in for him.
That's right.
He's in the Matrix.
There you go. There you go. So we
There you
welcome
go.
you in, Peaches.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, Peaches.
Welcome to the show, Peaches.
Thank you for having me, gentlemen. You know I love being around y'all.
It's a
Oh, for
blessing.
sure.
I feel.
Now,
I feel
hey,
honored.
fellas, I'm gonna let y'all know now.
Don't do
We
it.
talk a lot of stuff.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
She talk the stuff that we be thinking about that we don't say.
I do. I get in trouble a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing, though. Shit.
I mean, you're gonna fit in just right with everybody because yeah, we have zero filters.
Zero.
Amen.
So Meli, you better watch out because we say some stuff and you be like, wait.
We still got another 31 minutes for that start happening though, Mel.
Yeah,
You're good.
Listen, I'm from New York. I'll say some stuff back.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Oh shit, there you go.
Love
Don't
it.
hold back. Let
there
that
you
shit
go.
out.
what's
There
up.
you go. Don't hold back.
Hey,
Let
so
that
Mel,
shit out.
I love. I was looking at some of your content, your work, and I'm loving the music, the vinyl, and the cigars. You know, that's one of my things too. I love doing vinyl cigars. So I love what you're doing with that. It's pretty dope.
Definitely.
Yes. Right on.
Thank you.
Hey, Sin, I sent 2 of your cigars to Australia, man.
Oh shoot, we hit another continent.
Hell
Appreciate
yeah.
you, brother.
Yeah, for to Skippy. He got them today too, so
Oh,
he
for
gonna
sure. I
get
gotta get some more packs out to y'all, and I gotta
he
get
gonna send some pics.
yeah, I gotta take care of y'all again.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you a question.
There you go. You sounded good now.
Oh, I'm sounding better now.
Yeah.
Yes. Welcome back.
Cool. So I'm in this thing. Thank you for having me. Glad y'all had me. Welcome to the show with open arms. I'm so excited. I'm very, very excited to be here. Appreciate y'all for bringing it up. It's a pleasure. Wait a minute, I had a whole speech prepared somewhere. Don't know what I did with it.
Okay.
I'm back, y'all. I'm back. My connection is working well. I can talk. I can run my mouth a little bit. I apologize for everybody out there in the land is watching. Trust me, if y'all know me that watching whatnot, y'all know how I am. Very critical of myself when my stuff don't work. I'll be on here 30, 45 minutes. I'll make sure my stuff good. And as soon as I get started, it don't want to work. So, but we're here.
Well, you're here now. It's working fine.
And I'm here now. So, Melanie, that was this question. I know you asked some of these already. You are a New Yorker, born in Brooklyn, raised in not Staten Island,
Queens.
Queens. So I'm sorry,
Queens.
I'm coming back. Born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens. Now you live out in Staten Island. So you're in the 5 boroughs, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
She's
5 boroughs. Okay, I know she was taking the.
I didn't hear the question. Broke up a little bit.
I said, so you're in the 5 boroughs, correct?
I didn't hear the question. It broke up.
He's asking if you're in the 5 boroughs, correct?
I grew. Not anymore. Long Island is not considered one of the boroughs.
Long Island.
Oh,
I was born and raised in the boroughs.
Gotcha. So, 20 years in the cigar game.
25.
Mm-hmm.
25 years.
smoking.
I'm sorry. 25 years smoking in cigar.
25.
What made you pick up that first cigar 25 years ago?
A friend. So I had a special friend who
See, there it
introduced.
is.
That's your friend.
That's
That's your friend.
Here we are.
That-
A special friend
That smile says it all.
who is no longer in my life. He's no longer in my life, but he left a lasting impression.
He
Okay.
came for a purpose.
Okay. You always remember
So-
him.
So
I always will.
When you had that first cigar with him, do you remember what that first cigar was and what was that experience like for you?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. So
What was it? You remember what it was?
I don't even remember what it was. I feel like maybe it was a Macanudo, but I really don't remember. It was a long time ago.
She
It
was all
wasn't
into him.
infused, right?
She was all into him. She can't remember the cigar. She was all into him. You know what I'm saying?
She's mesmerized.
Not so much much that I was mesmerized with him, but it was more like, so we worked on in the city in Midtown. We were like on 3rd Avenue, and it was not too far away from Nat Sherman's, like the old Nat Sherman's that was on 5th and 42nd. So it was more of like taking in the experience, just the vibe of it all. So I couldn't, I feel like maybe it was Mike Canuto, but I really don't remember.
It's cool. As long as you're still smoking now, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came for a purpose. That's it.
Yeah, and you done expand your palate. So you started then, and now you've broadened your palate. You expand your taste buds. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up.
For sure.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So when you're in a cigar lounge, what's the one thing you hate? Like you see somebody doing something, like I know this motherfucker ain't doing this shit.
What's one thing I hate?
No, what's like your pet peeve? Like being in the lounge, somebody doing some weird shit, you know?
I only smoke Cubans.
Oh,
the dude that said,
there you go.
Because I only smoke Cubans.
Hell yeah.
That guy.
Hell yeah. That irritates the fuck out of me. That means you don't really smoke, homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
That means you've had a lot of fake Cubans in your life.
Right.
So over these past 25 years, now I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot that's happened, a lot that's changed. You know, palate changing, different brands of sticks that you've tried, that you come along with, and now you're at the point now. Get Your Cigars. You're an ambassador for Get Your Cigars, correct? You can hear me?
I don't think so.
The wheel went spinning, and then I didn't hear anything, and now everyone's wheel is spinning.
And we still
everyone's
spinning.
doing a little spinning.
She said she was an ambassador.
She's an ambassador for Get Your Cigars.
Yeah, they started with 5, and now I believe she said they have 9.
9.
Yeah.
Y'all take some good notes, boy. Y'all got some good memories. I like that. We ain't drunk yet. That's why we remember all that shit.
Hey, that's what it is.
Shit. So where's your palate at now? Are you more of a full body smoker? Do you like pepper? Are you more of a floral? Tell me about that.
Full body for sure. I prefer full bodies.
Yes, Lord.
That's what I'm talking about. Full bodies is the way to go.
I like full body smokes are like, I would say my go-to, but that doesn't mean I smoke them exclusively. I think there's a time. I have times that I want something lighter. There's sometimes that I want something that's a little more bold. I like things that are a little chocolatey. My favorite, a question I get asked very often is, what do I like to pair my sticks with? More than anything, I think it brings out the notes of the stick. You enjoy it. Well, I enjoy it so much more with coffee than with anything else. But I'd say full bodied is my go-to right now.
Right. Yep, that was my next question. You read my mind, shit.
So, what's your favorite rapper? Because, I'm a San Andreas person.
Excuse me. San Andreas person. Excuse me.
What's your favorite one?
I didn't hear that, and everyone's kind of frozen right now.
What's your favorite rapper of a cigar? The cigar rapper.
I like Nicaraguans a lot. A lot. I think I'd lean towards that.
Okay, and you see what Tim just asked you just now?
So you're up for the Urban Elegance Entrepreneur Award. Can you
Everyone's
tell us
frozen.
more
I
about
can't hear anyone.
She frozen too.
Can you see the we
She
lost
went
her.
out. She just went out.
She's gone.
All right. So in the next episode of Red Cup Wednesday, we don't have connectivity issues.
Well, I think she having I think she may be having some issues up there. Looks like she may be in her car, on her phone.
Right.
So the weather's about to get bad.
Yeah, and I know on my end, I don't know what I got going on my end, so I might have to.
You good now, Tim?
Well, it's going in. Like I said, it could be on her end, so I may have to reschedule her to come back on if she's able to come back in. So I don't know again. But yeah, so just talking to her a while back, she's up for the Urban Elegance Entrepreneur Award. That's coming up here in May. And she has a lot of other things that's going on within that network. Just following her to see what she has, people that she's promoting, the brand that she's a part of. Got them now. Hey, you got Cujo back. Hey, somebody tap Cujo up.
What's up, Tim?
What's up, Trina?
What's up, Trina? Who
Bring us
made
some
y'all
food.
gonna be quiet? Y'all tell y'all dogs to be quiet.
Oh, I'm outside in the backyard. That's my neighbor's dogs everywhere. The damn sirens just drove by.
Hey, he got his natural security guards.
Hell yeah.
That's good. That's real good.
Let me check up.
Somebody.
Let me check up on see if she.
Okay. Hey, well.
Since we got Peaches on the show.
Tim, while you checking up on her, I'm gonna just ask Peaches some questions and stuff.
Before you ask Peaches a question real quick, let me run this real quick.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Feel like I got their attention now. Still got the flat Hemi on Fendi's. They took my nephew in, same day they let OJ out. I guess expect the $40 commissary. I hope all that shit was necessary. I pray you see a better way. Meanwhile, I'm out here grinding, figuring out these rhymes and managing my timing. Time to put some time in, trying to shine like Jesus while rhyming like Common. Andre 3000, they say I'm out my mind and had to put that herb down, trying to clear my mind and all I see is billionaires complaining about nonsense. That job shit don't work for me, work hard for that nonsense. Baby girl, she twerk for me, but she mad cause ain't no time spent. I'm working hard to get her sitting on Cali Hills. I'm sorry, baby, you ain't read the fine print. The South that's under say before 9-6. They booed us off the stage, we've been replying since. I never understood if we brothers, how we criticize each other before the others. All because we rhyme like this, or shine like that, or talk like this, or walk like that. Well, if we go to war, how the hell we come back like that? I guarantee we ain't coming back like that. Real. Let's settle down, go over the plan. How long we gonna keep blaming the man? We already got all of the tools for that. We ain't even gotta go to school for that. We were born with it. If Puffy want the Panthers, then I'm...
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So yeah, so this is up for the Dallas Smoke Fest coming up November 5th and 9th of 2025. I think we got Meli back on. Let's see him pull it back in. Hey, Meli, you back with us, love?
I think this should be better.
There she goes.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
There she goes.
Here's what I'm asking. What phone service you got?
T-Mobile.
Yeah, T-Mobile suck. I got them.
Whoa. I'm with T-Mobile. Check it out. I'm with
T-Mobile. I was with them back when it was Sprint, and then it transferred over to T-Mobile, and it really hasn't been the same.
I have no problem with T-Mobile, so get out of here.
What's up, lady?
Hey, Peaches shot that jab so quick, though.
I know, right? You probably with doggone singular sailor and shit.
Boy, you be quiet. Your phone was going down a couple of days ago. Be quiet.
Hey, that was a couple of days ago. Ain't happening now.
My question I had before we lost you, you're up for the Urban Elegance Entrepreneur Award. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. So it is a collective of mostly Black and brown owned businesses, entrepreneurs that have it's not just cigar industry, cigar culture. There are apparel, well, there's people that are apparel, there's restaurants, there are private chefs, there are services, and it's really just a highlight of folks that have started and cultivated their own businesses that are thriving. And I was so surprised when I got when my girlfriend hit me up with it, and when she was telling me, I was so excited. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, that's what you were nominated for it." I was like cheering her on, and she's like, "No, you were nominated. You're gonna be you're gonna be highlighted." I'm like, "Shut up."
That's what's up.
So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that'll be in Philly in May.
Awesome.
Okay. So have you
That's what's up.
prepared your acceptance speech yet?
I have not.
Hey, you got to do your Beyonce surprise look. Yeah.
You got to make sure you have no wardrobe malfunctions.
Please.
No, Lord Jesus, no.
So dealing with cigars, like I said, 20 something years in the cigar industry, and you that passion developed and it kept going. The different brands that you smoke, you tasted this, that, and the third. What time did it take for you to start creating that? Hey, I really like doing this. I'm gonna really dive into cigars. I'm gonna start making the art about cigars. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna put my spin on it. So, when did you say you're gonna put Meli spin on it?
I would say after COVID, like after 2021, I would say. So everyone knows, like, the world shut down. We were all having to stay put and like do something with ourselves out of our homes, right? And just like focus on what you got going around. My 9 to 5 is in human resources. I'm a headhunter. So I was
Oh, you
still
gonna look at
having to go to
Oh
work. I
God.
was still having to show up. I was still having
Oh
to
God.
do the stuff.
Right.
So, and because I'm in HR, during that time, it was very stressful with all the policies and regulations, and there were new laws that they were bringing in just for that period of time. And when I would come home, it was really my time to decompress. It was really my time to like unwind and chill. And that's when I started smoking a hell of a lot more than I had probably in any other time of my
Definitely.
life, where before it was like maybe I'd have a stick once or twice a week, if that, once or twice a week. But after COVID, it was like every day. It was every day, or at least every other day. And there was more time to kind of focus. Like I said, I'd like to kind of like frame a shot. So there was a lot more time to think about that and put some thought into what I was doing with it.
Right.
So I gotta, and it's gonna sound crazy, and people probably say, "Tim, what the hell you talking about?" Man, look, I gotta give a shout out to COVID. All right, because look, a whole bunch of people came up with a whole lot of ideas, with COVID. So, hey, look here,
Yeah.
hey, COVID made us all come up. So, hey, shout out to you,
Yeah.
COVID. Don't want you to come back. I don't need you again, but hey, shout out to COVID. Rick up COVID. There you go.
There was a
COVID
lot of
brought-
creativity that was
Yes,
birthed
that's what I
during
was
that
about to
period
say.
of
COVID
time.
brought a
Yes, it
lot of
was.
We had jobs, COVID babies, all kinds of stuff. So, we all know the COVID babies, something wrong with them.
Mm.
What's up, Juju?
What's up,
Ain't
Juju?
nothing wrong with my baby boy.
Mhm.
Come on with it. So, in addition to doing cigars, now, you doing a little cooking, right?
I do.
That was my
So
question.
I do. I'm the oldest of in terms of the kids of the family. I'm the oldest. So growing up, um, and my mom was ill. My mom's since passed away, but she was going through her illness while we were growing up. And I was the oldest one, and it was like, learn how to cook so y'all can eat. And if I didn't cook something, we weren't eating nothing.
Right.
And the first couple of meals, the first several meals, the first hundreds of meals were not too good. And we had no choice but to eat it because that's what I made and that's what there was. And
She
I
was
felt
filming.
so bad. My siblings and I'd fix something to eat. My siblings and I would look at each other like, oh God, we have to eat this. And then I didn't want to eat that. I didn't want them to eat that. And I would get, when I tell you I would go to the library and get stacks of cookbooks and I would read them like I was reading novels, like legit read it cover to cover, just read them like I was reading novels. And then I got really good, really, really good at it. And now that is how I love. I love in food. So my showering my people, my friends, my family with love is cooking whatever it is that they want me to cook. And now it's like if I go to visit, everyone has their, well, make sure you bring this or make sure you bring that. Everyone has
Right.
like their one thing that they want me to bring for them because
Right.
that's just how I show them I love them.
So this is not my question. This is Horace's question because it got Horace's name on it. Horace asked this.
Of course I can.
What you put in
There
it?
you go, Horace.
What you put in it?
It depends on who I'm cooking it for because I have some friends that don't eat pork. So then I have to do it with smoked turkey legs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the people that do eat pork, of course, ham hocks.
Ham hock, neck bone, some bacon, all
I
kinds
don't
of
like neck bones. I don't like that. I don't like the neck bones because I don't like fishing out the little bones
shit. You got to
when
put
I'm
that
eating.
motherfucker in this. There you go.
Right.
Hit that shit.
You gotta make it whistle. You gotta make that neck bone whistle.
You gotta get that neck bone like you smoking a cigar and shit. Goddamn it.
I didn't say they weren't the tastiest. I just don't like the little fragments of the bones. It's not my favorite.
Mhm.
You don't like to fight for your food. That's why I don't like crabs too much. I don't like to fight for my food. Goddamn it.
So with you cooking and everything, now I guess I'm gonna say chef because if you cook like that, you're a chef. You're chef that. You chef. How has being able to be someone who cooks like that, of course, you're not used seasoning, spices, or not, help with your palate when it comes to you smoking cigars?
Wait,
So
still my question.
that's a really good question.
I'm sorry, I can talk now.
That's a great question. So with food, I can taste something and I can taste all the different spices and ingredients in it. I'm really good at going somewhere, tasting it, and then if I enjoyed it, going home and recreating what I've had. Now, cigars are a little bit different where I can't taste. There are some folks, my friend CK at Cigars at Sunrise, he can smoke
CK.
a stick and will tell you every single note on it. That is not me. That is not me. I can taste certain things. Like I can identify espresso. I can identify chocolate. For me, those are the ones that are a little more prominent in a stick, but I cannot with the other ones. And he's always trying to get me. He's like, you have to retrohale. And I can't taste it, sir. I just know that I like it or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely retrohaling. You are able to taste so much that you're not able to taste just smoking. It's just a phenomenal way to really taste all the different notes that's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great thing to do with people when you're sitting around.
When I want to look like a tough guy, I retrohale to make it seem like I've been doing this 30 some years, like I'm OG in the game. But when they look away from my ass, I'm what the hell I
Coughing
do
up a lung.
I ain't got nothing to prove to no damn body. So
Nose on fire.
What's up, Lucretia?
What's up, Lucretia?
What up, Chris?
So where have you, when it comes to your cigars, your cigar experience,
that you had on? Where has your travels been when it comes to cigars? I know I may have missed the question. You know, we have festivals and everything that comes up. Um, you know, we got stuff that's going on all over the world. You know, all over the global now when it comes to cigars now. So where have your travels taken you when doing cigars?
So that's another question that I kind of have to flip a little bit. So with my previous job, I traveled a lot for work. Um, I one of my bucket list items is to hit like all 50 states. With my previous job, I've gone to 29 of the states. So when I would travel, I would look for the local lounges and the local shops, and I would smoke there. But I haven't to date traveled specifically, other than PCA, traveled just for smokes.
We're gonna have to change that. We're gonna have to get you out
I
here.
agree.
Yes, yes.
So
I agree. There are a lot of um smoke fests and cigar weeks all over that I
Yeah.
want to go to.
Well, I'll tell
so
you a
feature.
great one to go to that's $0 is Atlanta Cigar Experience by Cigar Mike. Everybody's a VIP. There's no charge at all, and you get to actually meet a lot of people that's in the cigar industry. It's like a mini PCA. His industry night is just phenomenal. So definitely, if you can get down September 19th through the 26th, I'm sorry, yes, September, definitely come down.
Good plug,
Hopefully
Mike.
you
Yeah,
survive
good plug.
some Mike experience.
Cigar Mike. Yep. Cigar. Hey, Bayou Queen, what's happening?
What up, Bayou Queen?
So I lost my train of thought. 'Cause my cousin is over here messing because Peaches over here coughing and everything, and my cousin like she hitting that gas past the itch. So so Peaches over there about to cough along.
I'm gonna go get some water. Fuck y'all.
We love you.
She retrohaling that
Um,
motherfucker. What's wrong with her ass?
so you're
Trying to taste that
when
shit.
we roll back, you say you're a headhunter, and I think I
Hmm.
don't, most people don't know what a headhunter is. Um, and if I remember
It's another
correctly,
term for recruiter.
you're recruiting. You're out there, you're
Yeah,
recruiting individuals for jobs, or whatnot. Um, I know that can be frustrating. Okay. In
it's
the market we have right now,
tedious. Yes.
it's so when you're on that phone or you're on a LinkedIn account, and you sending people this, what is that? I, what is that day like for you? I know you do it from home, you get to smoke cigars at home, you do it. What is it like for you to be out here being a recruiter trying to get folks jobs? And most people don't want jobs.
So I am in the office 4 days out of the week. I work from home on Fridays.
Mhm.
Most of my day, I would say maybe a good 75 to 80% of my day is going through resumes.
Mm.
I literally go through hundreds of resumes a day. Um, to put numbers to it, this is the end of the year, so I reviewed my numbers and everything for 2024. 2024 alone, I went through 10,000 resumes just in the year, reading through one at a time all those resumes. So there's a lot. There are a lot
Hell
of
yeah.
resumes that I'm going through. And
So
then when I come across one that jumps out at me, or they have the qualifications for the particular role that I'm looking to fill, um, then another, like that remaining 20% of the time, is going to be doing some pre-screens. And then I also have to interview them, obviously, right? So there's a
Skippy.
lot of time on the phone.
Right.
right.
What up,
So what is
Skippy?
that? Most folks there's a lot of folks that watch, that could be in the job market, of course, looking for new jobs
Mm.
or want to do a change or whatnot. What would be your recommendation when it comes to, that? And I don't know if there's such thing as a perfect resume, but what would be your recommendation to have that resume that's going to stand out? Like, if it hits your computer, you look
That's
like, damn, this
actually a
is
very good question. That's a very good question. So there's things that trend overall. Right now, one of the things that are trending is putting your picture on your resume. right? So that's something that's very popular. Quite frankly, it has a lot more to do with like the generation of social media, right? So everyone has a headshot, or many folks have headshots on their resumes now. You need to understand the position that you're going for or the role that you're going for.
Right.
And you have to kind of market yourself for the position that you're looking to get. I encourage everyone to have at least two to three versions of your resume. You're going to have one that's completely streamlined. You'll have one that's a little more detailed, and one that you can be a little more creative with, regardless of what your industry is, regardless of what your position is. Have at least three versions of your resume and use the appropriate one for the position that you are applying to. The day of having just one resume and sending it out to 100 different employers really isn't, it's really not the way to go, because you have someone like me, someone that's sitting there that is looking to bring someone into their company. So they're going to look for someone that's going to be most aligned to the company
Right.
that they're applying to. So you want to do a little research before you just blindly send your resume in. Look at the company, go to their website, see what their culture is, see what the vibe is, and then send the resume that would most fit in with their culture. Then that's the one you want to forward.
Right.
We just don't
Yeah.
want to,
Oh yeah.
as someone that's looking to fill positions, we're not just looking for someone that's going to have all the attributes and all the skill set that we need. We also want to make sure that you're going to fit into um the corporate culture and with all the other employees. You know what I mean? We're looking at it as a complete photo or a complete picture. So it's always a good idea to research who you're applying to before just applying.
Yeah. So you don't want someone that's like a robot. You want somebody that's gonna mesh, right?
Right.
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 Yeah.
So people, so you said folks now they're putting their picture on their resume,
A
and
lot
so
of people are doing that now.
what does that do for you when somebody you get a resume got somebody's photo on it? Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm gonna crack a joke because I got it. You ever got a resume with a picture on you like, damn, that mother ugly as hell? You ever got one of them?
Not
That no they gonna
ugly.
mess with us. Hell no.
I wouldn't say,
He
I
definitely
wouldn't say
Like this person is
ugly.
visually challenged.
Yeah.
More like they're bold.
Right.
That's a bold person putting their picture on there.
Right.
Good for
Like
them.
Welvin, the dude that said these nuts, got him.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, I actually see him when I go to Long Beach, man.
Mel, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Mel, I'm sorry.
That's like Ice JJ Fish. That's my
Yeah, I
dude.
actually see him and shit.
He be up there.
So when you get that, you got their resume, they have their photo on it. And this is just me thinking, just a little bit. A lot of times, and I've done it before. When I've applied for jobs, this and another, and my wife said me all the time, she said, you always get hit back this and another. Me, because I don't, when it comes to like checking particular boxes or not, when you ask about ethnicity and race and stuff, I always check other. That is me. I check other, and I do all this other extra stuff. And then when folks get my resume and they read the resume, say Timothy Walker, like, oh man, who's this Timothy Walker guy? And then I show up as total. This is who shows up. You expect somebody else. Like, hey, you're not Timothy Walker. Oh, yes, I am.
Like, excuse me, Timothy. Who wrote your resume, Timothy?
I am the guy. I am the guy that you spoke with on the phone. That's me. So, looking at that, when it comes to, and you say, you got to fill, the positions for your company. And you said it earlier that, most folks may not meet all of the qualifications, for, educational background, experience, and whatnot. So what would be some of the things that would jump out to you to say, hey, well, let's at least give this person a shot to at least get them a phone screening to really talk to them.
Right.
So that's happened a lot of times. That's happened a lot. So we live in an era, a time where kids are spending tons of money on schooling. They come out of school and then they can't get a job in the field that they've gotten an education in. So you'll see someone who has a degree in accounting, but their job history is um, customer service at Best Buy, working at Lowe's. And no disrespect, I'm just showing the contrast in what they went to school for opposed to what they're doing, right? So, again, depending on the specific role that I'm looking to fill, I'm looking for transferable skills, right?
Right.
So maybe for an accountant, like I said, they maybe just have that customer service experience, but since they have the degree but they don't have the experience, they might be someone that's suitable in an entry level position and give
Right.
them that shot to get the footing and get some experience.
Right.
I can get you in and give you a shot at an interview, but what you do once you get that ball, that's
On
on you.
you.
You
Right.
gotta sell
You know what
yourself.
I mean?
Right.
So
You gotta sell yourself.
I feel that I've given folks a shot to put their best foot forward, and not all of them have risen to the occasion.
Right.
But I'm definitely someone who tries to, and one of the other things that I do is, for me specifically, again, if someone applies for one specific thing, again, looking at transferable skills, they may have applied for one role, but I see a lot of skill set that might be better suited for another role. So
Mm.
I'm really good at kind of finding the niche and where they might work, because
Yeah, that's dope.
everyone just wants to work.
That's dope.
Definitely.
So you don't just shut them down. You know how to work it, right? That's dope.
Hmm.
That's dope. That's dope. Yeah.
And me personally, I thank you for people like you because my father was Muslim, so I have this long Muslim name, and
Mm-hmm.
I know that there's been several times that I've been looked over just because of my name.
Right.
What the hell is your name?
Nah,
Oh,
yeah,
name
my name
Peaches.
Peaches. That's all you ever gonna unless you writing the check, my brother. That's okay.
Right.
But yeah, it's it's
Hmm.
it's, it's a hard thing because when I was hiring, I noticed that I gave a lot of people chances that, like someone said in one of the questions down there, like their name might be Shaniqua or something. And people, and the girl told me like a lot of people wouldn't bring me in just because they saw my name. And she was like an excellent person to hire. So I commend people like you that
Right.
beyond someone's name. That's really important.
I don't look at people's names.
Yeah,
I honestly don't.
that's
I
good.
I the first thing that I look at is their job experience. Is the first thing that I look at. I look at what they've done, what the experience is first and foremost. Secondly, depending on the role, then I'll look at their education to see if their some positions require certain things.
Right.
And I mean, I still need to do my job, you know? I with as much as I want to help the world, like I still have my own job to do, and I'm responsible for the caliber of person that we bring in.
Right.
But the first thing I'm looking at is experience. The second thing I'm looking at is education, again, depending on the particular role. And I really don't look at the name until I make that phone call to address the person.
Right.
Like that's
Yeah.
not the thing that's most significant for me.
You know, I commend you on that because I've had some run-ins with HRs where I just had to just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because it was gonna go bad if I say some shit. But I commend you on that.
It's HR is weird.
Right.
It's weird because
Right.
you have HR in general, you are
You got the power.
you're right in the middle because you
Right.
have to advocate for the employee,
Right.
but at the same time you have to look at the company's best interest.
Right.
So
Right.
it's like this fine line that you kind of have to dance back and forth on
Right.
because you want to do right by the employees of the company, but your primary job is to make sure that the company is not liable and is doing all the things that are ethically correct by
Right.
their employees.
So
So
with
you got to
with
forgive. You got
the
to forgive
uh,
Skip from Australia. So he kind of get he be roadhousing people. So
so my question is with
Them
the
kangaroos, Skippy. Them kangaroos out there, man.
with the current generation of like the younger people, I would say that are microwaves, and they jump from job to job. How do you try to fit them in with certain positions?
They definitely do. Let's just say that. It's very it's a very different mindset with the younger generation opposed to, I think everyone on the panel is more or less in my age bracket. I'm 46. I think everyone's kind of
I'm
in
old,
in
goddamn it.
in reaching territory to that,
Right,
right?
right,
I'm
So
old.
we were our standards were, you secure a job, a good job, you stay there, you work hard, and you just plant yourself there. That is not what the younger generation, that's not what their culture is. It's, you go there, and if you don't like it, you move on to the next, and you move on to the next. So they do a lot more job hopping than folks in our age range do, and because of that, I have to look at it through different eyes. Where um back in the days, if someone had, like, 5 jobs with only a year and a half, 2 years at each spot, that wouldn't be a desirable candidate because of all the job hopping, right? But
right,
now you're looking at, what were the jobs? What was the elevation? Did they go from one position and then go to something that was maybe a step up? Was it a lateral move? Did they take a
right,
step back? So now you have to kind of take a look at those things opposed to just the job hopping situation.
right.
if you don't mind me asking, what field are you recruiting an HR for?
I work for a facilities maintenance company.
Okay.
So
Um.
I hire from porters up to VPs, executive staff. All the
Mhm.
positions for the whole company are positions that I have to staff
Okay,
as
I'm
needed.
gonna put in my resume and I'm looking for a VP job position. So,
We have one
Yep.
open. Let's see what the resume looks like.
well, my resume is impeccable.
He ain't
So
I
one
feel like
thing.
we got Melly on overtime right now. We need to get back to her laid back decompressed zone, not the work Melly. We need the decompressed cigar
Hey,
smoking
So
Let's get
content
into it.
creator
hey,
Melly.
after I ask this question, we get back to Cigar. So as a recruiter, I was a recruiter in New Jersey, and some of the things I came across, when out here talking to folks about Coach joining the Marine Corps, is I run into a lot of folks, like you said, they have bachelor's degrees and master's degrees and whatnot, but they're working in somewhere like Foot Locker or Best Buy, this and another, and so getting that, they're not getting, I guess they're not using the degree, they're working a job, but
Hmm.
they didn't go to school. And
Right.
I think at that time it was hard for folks just trying to get jobs.
Yeah.
And what would be your recommendation to folks out there with teenagers or folks who, like I have a daughter who's a junior at Virginia Tech. What would be your recommendation to parents to their children who's actually in college and they coming up in a year or two getting ready to graduate? What's some of the preparation be for them to be able to go out here and ensure they lock themselves on into that job market for what they went to school for?
So I would say the first thing is, and I don't mind answering the questions on recruitment just as a sideline. I don't mind having that discussion. Quite frankly, I don't think it's discussed enough. I don't think I don't think we sit down enough to talk about how you succeed in the career. Like, there's not enough of those conversations going on. So I don't mind it at all. Um
Cool.
I would tell I have teenage daughters right now. Um I have one in college, one is in high school. And my high schooler, we have this conversation daily. Daily. What do you want to do? What are you thinking of? What are your likes? And you would think that a child that has great grades, it's like an easy peasy thing, but she sees what I go through when I'm looking for resumes, and it's more she's more afraid to pull the trigger and make a decision on what to do because of that same question. So my advice would be research your area. Research the area that your child not just wants to go to school, but where they're looking to, what they're looking to do, where they're looking to do it after school. Are they going to stay home? Because then you want to look at the market where home is. What are the jobs at home? What are the companies that are available within that particular region, right? So you want to see what's open. Also, even though like a lot of kids, their early jobs are like um, McDonald's or CVS or Walgreens, right? Like those types of things are typically the jobs that kids get. Don't overlook applying at an office to be a mail clerk or to be like a Girl Friday or something like that. It's something that's overlooked, and it's something that's so beneficial if you're looking to get into an office or that corporate life, because that shows you have some work experience, and it will give you that little bit of an edge over someone else that's never worked in an office before.
Right.
Got it. So Trina asks, you find that the younger generation get a job through their interview skills, but once they get in, they hit you with the FMLA.
FMLA is something that we really can't do anything about. So FMLA is Family Medical Leave Act. That's federally it's federally protected, right? So that means if you have any medical issues for yourself, or if you are the caretaker for someone that may have some medical issues, it basically protects your job. So taking time off of work cannot be used against you if you have medical issues, or if you have to tend to your mother, or you're the caretaker for one of your parents or a sibling or a child or something like that. It essentially protects your job. And there's nothing you can do about that. That's federally protected.
All right. So yeah, that's where I that, again, this is the information that you're putting out is good information. Like I said, there's a lot of folks out there watching, parents, with kids, and sometimes the conversation is different. When we was working, most of us are retired or this and the third, but sometimes the conversation could be, it needs to be different, to where we can be able to better prepare them to go out to the job market.
I will give you a very good example. I said I have a child that's an art major. So my middle daughter, she's currently in college. She's a freshman in art school. The girl is going to art school. I more than anyone know how difficult it is to land a job in your career, more than anyone. And now you want to add to that an art major, like that intensifies the difficulty of getting a job when you finish school. But sometimes you need to look outside of what is typical for your major. So for example, she went in as a freshman this year, and before she stepped foot on campus, I had some requisites for her. I needed for her to land an internship. Thank God she did. She didn't get any credit for it because she's a freshman. So she was doing an unpaid internship for no credit. Why'd I make her do that? Because in her field, networking is everything. So having this internship at a museum as a freshman, now she's created relationship and networks with the museum owner, with the curator, with other folks that work there, with people that come and frequent the museum. You know what I mean? So sometimes putting your foot in a pool that you don't think you actually want to swim in might be beneficial for you down the road.
Get it.
And
What up,
that's
Zeke?
what me. So
What up,
just join
What
us.
up, Zeke?
Another host of Red Cup Wednesdays. He just checked in with us.
How y'all doing?
What up, though?
Good evening.
What up?
He claimed he had to work, but
That's Tommy. You ain't got no job, nigga.
I can't believe that. Nah, man. You know, last week I thought I was gonna drink my way through it, man, and Sin probably know better than anybody, man. That knee ain't happening. I woke up Thursday and had to start all over, man. It's been a rough week, but
yeah, you gotta keep that joint moving. You can't let it stiffen up.
Yep. Back at it.
So Mel, I may have missed it because I was in and out or whatnot. What's your favorite profile when it comes to cigars?
Ooh, buddy.
I like a full-bodied smoke for sure is my go-to. But I said
Christine?
I followed that with it really depends on my mood.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on my mood, depends on what's going on, depends on what I ate that day, depends what I'm drinking, you know? Depend what you
What part of the day? Now me, I smoke all day long because I ain't got nothing else to do with my life. So what part of what part of your morning smoker, afternoon, late night, or whatnot? What y'all laughing for, man? I said it. I meant it. I ain't got nothing to do with my life.
so because of life and work, right? It's usually in the morning or in the evening.
Mhm.
Are if I'm gonna be typical, those are my typical times. My favorite time to smoke is early in the morning. Um, my ideal time to smoke is sunrise. Like I said, I live on Long Island, so I go to the beach year round. Even in the winter, I will go out there where when it's cold as hell, go on the boardwalk and just have a stick there. So sunrise is my ideal favorite time to smoke. Mornings in general are my favorite. But if it's a really rough day and it's shitty, I'll go to the lounge that's like 10 minutes from my job and have an afternoon smoke.
How many do you
After
smoke
that.
in a day?
I don't smoke every day. It can be one, it can be two.
The peaches.
If it's a weekend and I'm just chilling, going to like events or like meeting with people, it can be four or five. It
Okay.
it depends. Um, but I don't smoke in my house. I don't have a designated place to smoke in my house. That's why I'm in my car right now. And it's cold. It's cold as hell. So sometimes the weather and life and everything just doesn't allow for it. And what I do find is the days that I don't smoke, I typically end up smoking more the following day. So it's like I end up making up for it. But the days I don't smoke, I tend to find myself smoking a little bit more the following day.
So
Peaches, how
y'all
much
Yeah,
got
you
you were
smoke
talking
in a day?
about.
you just can't go outside smoke like we do down here now. We down here like 70 some degree weather down here, the Atlanta metro Atlanta area now, which is crazy for us. Well, not really crazy, but y'all got a different type of cold. It's cold up there. So,
Listen, it was
it's
single digits like a week ago.
Shit.
nah,
I don't need
just,
therapy after
just,
that shit.
hey, there's two puffs and go back inside.
They have these wonderful places called cigar lounges. Some of them open at 10 a.m. You just go there all day.
You freeze your ass off getting there though, shit.
Right.
Shit.
You had to warm your car up in order to go to the doggone cigar line.
Run back in the house and shit.
There you go. Turn that car on, warm it up,
I
go
don't
back in the
start.
house,
I don't
come
start.
back, get in the
Right.
car, go to the smoke lounge, get yourself,
Right.
when you're in the parking lot, get yourself ready,
Hell
and
yeah.
boom, hit the smoke lounge.
Mhm.
Everybody got screw mid bucks we sitting on or whatnot for all the stars, this and the other whatnot. We
Peach is
we ain't
bougie.
all that.
We done said she bougie. She bougie. Damn it. She bougie.
That,
But
that,
hey,
that
Mel, you
bullshit.
said you like cigars at sunrise. That's probably why you and CK get along pretty well.
CK is my buddy.
Yeah, for
See,
sure.
So Cigars at Sunrise is my local shop. And CK actually was moved over as manager there after I had been going there and just buying my six. So we kind of bumped it in and so what do you like to smoke, what are you doing? And when I tell you, he is phenomenal, of knowing all of his customers, what they
Hmm.
like, knowing their palate, will suggest another stick that is similar to something that you like all the time. He's just, and to boot, he's a wonderful human being. He is one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. He's just a wonderful person.
That's
That's
dope.
amazing.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a dope
dope.
dude.
Yeah, that's dope.
So what is your pairing? What is the pairing like for you?
My favorite is coffee.
Okay.
Mm.
My favorite is coffee. Um, whether it be iced, hot coffee, topped with bourbon, spiked with whiskey, coffee and a stick to me is just my absolute favorite. Will I have some bourbon? Will I have some whiskey? Will I have some scotch? Absolutely. Mezcal for sure. But my favorite is coffee.
You gotta try the coffee with Maduro sour in it. That's
Mm.
fire.
My damn key fob ain't bedazzled. The hell?
Shit, it is bedazzled.
My
I
key
seen
fob is
it.
on.
That ain't your shit. Put that shit. That
This
that
is
ain't your
mine.
shit.
This
That
is
ain't your
mine.
shit.
Hey, that's her valet key.
Right.
It does have valet on here, but no, this isn't.
Her shit bedazzled. Her shit got
So I asked
tattoos
that
on
question, Bill, because we're on a lot of us
Dig
here.
it.
We're all drinkers. Like we in the South we say drink. We drink. Um,
All
so
day.
that's why all most of
it.
us
Drink
all
and
day.
smoke.
We drink and smoke. So that's why I asked you, about the pair. If your
Mhm.
thing is coffee. Now I do some coffee in the morning, every morning and whatnot when it comes to cigar, but I always got to spike it a little bit. Um, so I
I
gotta have
mean,
what I call my.
espresso martini still count as coffee.
See, that's that fancy stuff. I ain't sitting around here. I ain't got no shaker pouring up, mixing up martinis or
Espresso martini.
no.
She bougie.
Yeah,
What
yep.
if I
There you
have a
go.
glass of bourbon with a hint of coffee? That still
There
counts?
you go.
That's
There you go.
perfect.
There you go.
There you go. Hey, see, I like a little coffee with
Or
my scotch.
you can have your bourbon and just throw a couple of coffee beans in your
Hey, that's
bourbon.
even better.
See?
Mm.
There you
I never
go.
thought about that.
Okay.
Now
I
that's
do that in the
interesting.
morning time to get started.
You know, Amazon
I
right
got.
now, coffee beans.
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, I never thought
I
about
got
that.
a big container of coffee beans. When y'all be seeing me with that damn coffee cup saying your favorite Virgo, that's what I be doing, throwing the coffee beans in my goddamn drink.
Hey, man,
I
I'm the
have
favorite
I
Virgo.
have
Damn it.
a decanter
Nah,
that I
don't take
split
that.
vanilla beans in and just always like I keep topping it off with bourbon. Like every time I pour some of that bourbon
Hit
into
you with
my
the pack. Get
coffee,
some more.
then I'll just put a little bit more in and it's like it's the it is the never ending bottle of bourbon. I'm always just topping it off. I'll pour some into my cup and then put a little bit more in and those vanilla beans are just always in there flavoring it.
Amen.
She a
Yes,
drunk,
Lord.
y'all.
Yes, Lord.
I mean, listen, if there's one thing I've noticed about cigar smokers throughout my life is we like things that are just a little bit special. We
Right,
don't like the ordinary things. Like
right,
we
right,
everything has to be just a little pizzazz.
right. Twist that shit up.
Yes, Lord.
Right on.
Yeah,
All the
so I'm,
time.
I'm, drink, I'm actually drinking tea tonight. So
Yo, bougie ass.
Put your pinky in the air, goddammit. You drinking tea, put your pinky in the air.
He drinking tea because
Yeah,
his reception
pinky
was
in
not
there. To
working.
the queen. To the queen. To the queen.
DJ Timmy TT.
I shut all this shit down with a click of a button.
We'll bring it back up, goddammit.
Well,
T on a beat.
All right.
So my thing is, with you and then where you are in the industry, when it comes to I would say being an influencer, per se when it comes to cigar, and I actually think I asked you before, about Mark. You say Mark and Mark
Hmm.
and all his crazy inventions and this and another whatnot. What is it? How often do you get people who ask you for advice about this or want to talk to you about this or talk to you about that?
So that's one of my favorite parts about it. I have been I have been blessed where I have made connections with um, quite a number of people that will send me samples of their smokes. They'll be like, hey, this hasn't come out yet, or I'm thinking about this blend. Smoke this, let me know your thoughts. Or here is one of all of our facings. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Like, that happens often, and
Mhm.
it is a blessing. I appreciate it more than anyone knows. And it's exciting. Like, I like getting mail. I like getting
So
mail.
yeah,
I like coming home, opening up a package and being surprised by new sticks.
so I've recently had got to the point where I'm starting to receive these packages and whatnot, and it's kind of cool. And I tell everybody I'm just a guy that loves cigars. I can't sit down and
That's
go
how
through
I
and give you
describe
everything.
myself, just a girl that loves
I,
cigars.
I can't give you everything that's in that doggone cigar. I can't. I am not about to sit there and tell you that I can't. Um, but when you get cigars that want to
Are
know
not so
what is
good.
your not so good. What is your feedback to that individual that you got that cigar from?
I will let them know. I I'm I'm honest to a fault. Um, I'm I know how to say things with decorum, so I can say, listen, this is not constructed well. This
Mm,
did not burn evenly.
mm.
This leaf, your outer leaf is cracked. It's dried up. Like, I can say that, and the folks that to date, the people that have sent me sticks, I have relationship with. So they're not just blindly sending me like a PR pack. It's
Right.
brand owners that I have relationship with, and they know I don't, there's no malicious intent. Like, I wouldn't trash their stick, certainly in public. Um, but for sure, even to them, I wouldn't say negative stuff just for the sake of saying something negative. And then, of course, they want feedback, right? They want you to, if you like it, I kind of take the approach, if I like it, I will say that I like it on my page. And if I don't talk about it.
Amen.
Right.
So I got to ask this question here. Have you ever had the cloud, bro?
So who?
You done
What?
froze again.
Ah,
He right there in the middle of the screen.
how's that?
Not you. Tim froze.
Oh,
Okay, now he back.
I'm like, I froze again.
You back now,
Now,
Tim. Ask her that question again. She didn't hear you.
have you ever had Cloud Bro cigar?
I have not. I have not.
I haven't either.
Are you
Hmm.
in any shops locally in Long Island, or is it just online sales?
It's just online. I was supposed to be in Cigars of Sunrise. I just never inked the deal with CK.
Okay.
But you guys should definitely get some Cloud Bro cigars for me. So I will
You said
definitely send you guys some packages.
You know
I'd
me.
love to try them.
Yes,
send the
Lord.
address right now.
Now, Peaches, I'll definitely send you some cigars. I got you.
Thank you, Jesus, because you know I'm gonna make you some fabulous videos.
Oh,
Man,
likewise. You know I do. I come up with some nice
get
content
Peaches.
myself. You know.
Hey, I'm gonna give you Peaches' address, so when you send it, I'll make sure I'll send you her address.
Nope, don't do it. Don't listen to him.
I'll send you her address.
I'm gonna have to try to make it and beat him up.
So I gotta show you this about Cloud Bros. This is a test. This is a Cloud Bros testimony. All right, check. This is a testimony. Now let's watch the testimony.
Boy, oh boy. The fine folks over at Cloud Bro Cigars did it again. Black magic, witchcraft, voodoo, hell, divine intervention, all rolled into one perfect tube of tobacco. And let me tell you guys, best cigar I've had all week. Almost made me speechless. Keyword almost. You know me. Come on. Mr. Spectacular Vernacular. You think I'm not going to have a couple of words? Look, sit down. Let me spit a couple of lower and uppercase letters at you. This right here is going to be a megastar. Hitting the line right here. You got it in the palm of your hand. Because let me tell you, when you're the best boutique cigar around, they don't have a fancy nickname for you. They just simply ask, have you had the new Cloud Bro cigar yet? It's that easy, and it's that damn good.
That's dope.
Hey.
That's the one I want to try.
Hey.
What's up for that?
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's my dude, Proper Villain. He ordered the new Steam when it came out last May and sent me that. That was just all him.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so the only thing, and when I smoked the Steam, it was exactly black magic, witchcraft.
Yes, you do.
I
Girl.
don't
You
know
put
what-
it all in your mouth.
I don't know what he did to it, but he laced it with something. So, seeing out the lacing cigars. So if you haven't had Wild Rose yet, you'll definitely need to try.
I definitely want to try. I'd like to give you some kudos for that, though, to have that type of review. Folks don't realize how much effort, like we all smoke sticks and we appreciate the final product, but I've firsthand seen the process of selecting the tobacco, tasting different blends, looking at construction, having to cut something out because it wasn't the expectation that you had for a particular blend or a particular combination. So
Right.
good for you if you're making a product out there that folks are loving. Like that's to be commended. It's not easy at all.
Right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I had to go get me a different beverage now. So
Yeah, we know you was gonna get something to drink. Tell me you drinking tea. Yeah,
He only did that because we gave him
we knew you was gonna get something to drink.
little Timmy T on there.
He was
little
pre-gaming with the tea is
I'm
what that
drinking
was.
tea.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm drinking tea.
I'm drinking tea.
To the queen, man. Put that shit
A
down.
spot of tea on my podcast this evening.
Yeah,
Yes,
A
Lord.
spot of
it's quite
tea.
Marvin to sit here and drink some tea with you guys. It's quite Marvin. Bullshit. Get that fucking liquor in that shit.
Cheerios.
I got some tea and some biscuits.
Tea and crumpets, goddammit.
We got goddamn whiskey and pork chops, damn it.
You know what I'm saying? That's a whiskey and
Whiskey and
hog
pork chop
maw.
sound good.
Wait, we say some frisky whiskey this week. That's what he had.
That whiskey put his ass down. I bet he ain't gonna drink that shit no more.
There she go.
His ass gonna be like this here in a few minutes.
Okay, P. I see you. I hear you. I got you. Says she don't think she want that.
All right, that frisky whiskey is something else. So when I tell people when I started smoking cigars, man, I didn't know what I was doing at all. It was a fad for me in the beginning, and I was cool with it. I sitting around with a cigar, and it's canoeing, doing all kinds of stuff, and I didn't know what I was doing. And I when I was in Afghanistan is when I really started smoking cigars. I mean, I smoke a cigar 2, 3, 4 times a doggone day because we ain't having nothing else to do but smoke cigars. But I tell you, I don't think I've been that person to truly to define my palate just yet.
No problem, Faye.
And I'm still working to define my palate.
You're welcome.
And I tell it because one day I went into my cabinet, had a cigar that said it got hints of white pepper in it. Okay, cool. So I have to have some white pepper in my cabinet. And I tried it. I never do that again. I would because I wanted to. Okay, so I did one of those like it's my mouth just burnt my whole damn mouth up. So but I can pick up hints of white pepper now. I made that up. That's for damn sure. So I can do that now.
Now, can you tell the difference between white pepper and black pepper?
The color.
Shit,
No, it's playing.
No, the flavor food.
I definitely damn can now.
Right.
I will never do that again.
Have you guys ever had the Punisher?
I've heard about it.
Yeah, I have. That shit is good.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
You
it's
must
good.
have a full stomach before you eat it. And when I say that the pepper and the spices that come out, it's like a jalapeno as soon as you light it up.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I can't do all that.
Yeah.
Somebody told me I should get a bunch of Punishers and take the labels off of it and put it on my desk for people who like to just grab cigars and smoke them and fuck them up
I
that
would love
way.
to try that with some.
I'm gonna take every last one of them.
I would love to try that and sip some mezcal. That sounds like it'd be fantastic with mezcal.
Yes.
They go that bouginess.
That's that pear.
What? What?
She put the pinky in there. That bouginess. Mezcal.
Mezcal?
Some mezcal.
Mezcal? What the hell is mezcal?
Mezcal is nothing more than smoky tequila.
Oh, look.
Smoky tequila.
It's just smoky tequila.
Look, teacher, you chill out. How the hell is I supposed to know that? I'm right here. Let me write this down. It's just smoking tequila.
I was just gonna wait and Google it. I wasn't even gonna embarrass myself. I was like,
hey, Tim, I got your turntable right there.
And Sky, I'm over here like do a smoking scotch.
Shut up. I didn't know. I'm asking the dog one question that I didn't know. I'm not Googling it. I got the resource right here. What I'm gonna Google it for?
Straight up.
Got two bougie people on here tonight, too. So what am I asking for?
Yourself and
you and goddamn Meli, Peaches and Meli, bougie ass. And, well, no, we're gonna put you in there too, Tim, because you were drinking tea with the queen. You're a bougie ass.
I'm not bougie. I'm just not basic.
When you say you're not,
Let me ask you a question.
ass is
Since you're
bougie.
HR, Georgia is a.
Wiki.
you're like
Hey, down here in GA, it's a little special.
Georgia said, "Shut your mouth."
Georgia.
Yeah, I froze again.
Hey, Z, what's good, man?
What's happening, man?
Georgia is an at-will state. All right. So, will I get in trouble if I fire Green on the air?
You can't fire Green. He's just gonna be on the comments anyway. He just gonna he'll be at Peach's house behind you.
That's how I'll be like, hey, nigga, I'm still here.
Right.
I'm still here.
You can't fire me.
No, I'm gonna show up at his house. I'll be at his house in the background.
Right. Yeah, his door.
You fire me? What?
You gonna be like Eddie Kane.
No, can't do me like this.
I was watching Temptation last night. It ain't no
Can't do this to me.
red cup legend without me.
did nobody come to see you, Otis?
Ain't nobody.
I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like Otis at times. I do. Hey, I got one damn song. I'm just singing in the background.
Giving everybody an eye. Looking at everybody.
Looking at everybody. Well, that's what I'm doing. Sit back and moderate. That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I like to moderate. Man. So we're in the second half of this doggone show where we start getting a little crazy when I guess all the liquor and everything starts getting in.
Z, what we ain't at Z? What you drinking and smoking on?
Man, I've been working all day, man. I was actually drinking coffee. So
Oh,
I haven't even got into it.
What
I did take some pork chops all day in the sink right now. So I'm ready to get to it after the show. So
Y'all give his ass hell the same way you gave me.
Bougie number 4. Where your pinky at? You got the coffee mug. Bougie number 4.
hey, I was rocking with our guests. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, no. Hey, Tim had his red mug too now.
You still doing it? Look at him.
Yeah.
That pinky, look, three. Look at them three.
Hey, but you see what I got behind me though. You see, I got my red cups behind me. I'm prepared.
Right. I see that.
We ain't see nothing in the red cup yet, though. We just see that mug. God damn it.
Tim, is there any way that you can mute Green ass? Mute him.
Dude, look at see, you just got here. You counseling motherfuckers and shit.
I come in knocking doors down, baby.
Hey, she come in with her title in her hand. Like, hold on. Mute this right here.
Damn it. That's all right. See? Told you,
So
goddamn it.
Meli, Tori wants you to answer this question.
Good question.
That's a scholastic question and shit.
That's for you, Mel. That's for you. That ain't for us.
Hey, Google.
Oh, shit. Hey, Google, hold on. Let me mute myself real quick.
So I don't know if I understand the question in its entirety. I'm going to give an answer that I think is what the question is getting at. So all Cubans are. One of the stipulations with Cubans is the whole construction has to be made of Cuban tobacco. So binder, filler, wrapper, all has to be Cuban.
So Max.
And many people, the people that I said before that I don't like in the lounge, they're like, oh, Cubans are the best. But many Cubans have the same flavor profiles because it's all the same tobacco.
Right.
And of course, you have different plantations and different brands that have more exquisite rollers, right? So the construction is going to be different. The construction being different, the draw is going to be different. The taste of the tobacco it'll burn differently, so it'll taste differently. So that's where you have the elevation of the stick, right? They are long-standing plantations. They're long-standing brands that have an expertise in making and crafting the cigars. So that's what gives it, like I said, like a little bit of an elevation. But there's not much of a difference, in my opinion, in different Cubans. I've had Cohibas, I've had Monte Cristo, I've had actually my favorite Cuban is the Romeo Julieta White Churchill Habano. That is my favorite Cuban. I think for me, it tastes just a little bit different than the other ones, and the construction is fantastic. It's a fantastic burn. For me, that's my favorite one. And I don't know if I exactly answered your question. I didn't really understand it, but that's my knowledge base on Cubans. I am not a tobacconist. I cannot go into depth more than that. Like I said before, I'm just a girl that likes cigars. So I
Now, do
pick
you
up
guys,
some knowledge along the way. So that's
And that's
what
what I'm
my
asking
knowledge
about.
base is.
can we even really get real Cuban cigars anymore?
Depends.
You want the real answer or the PC answer?
Because
there is access to real Cubans. It is not authorized,
right,
but
And
there
it ain't
is
cheap.
access, and it's not cheap.
definitely.
It's not cheap, but can you gain access to them? If you know the right people, for sure. Hit me up on the side. You can get them. It is not it's not legal. You can't go into a shop. You can't go into a shop or a lounge or something. They can't sell it officially. Just saying.
You gotta know somebody to know
What's
somebody.
up, TJ?
So when we travel, now, and a lot of people go out here and travel or whatnot, and they come back from overseas, they hit the duty free. And I was one of them. I definitely hit the duty free before I come back. Now I will buy Colibas and everything out the duty free. Get the whole label check and everything on them, this and the third. But there's people that do travel, and they're not cigar smokers. They're not. I think it's just something they do when they travel. They want to get a cigar. They say, "Hey, I'm smoking a Cuban cigar."
Don't buy the sticks from the guy that comes up to you
In
on
the
the
little brown
resort
box.
Hell
in
no.
the little
So
brown
that's-
box.
so that's
Don't
what-
buy them
Hell
things.
no.
So that's what I was getting to. So I'm in,
Glass cover.
we're in Cancun. We're in Cancun. We took the kids to Cancun before they went back to school. And the guy walks up to me, and I had one of my cigarologist tees on. Y'all come up to me and say, hey, hey, I got Cubans here now. It's a wooden box with 5 sticks in them.
With the glass
And I was
cover?
like, dude, you really, I said, yeah, glass cover. I said, you really want to do
With
this
the
right
window.
I call it the coffin.
Yeah. I said, you really want to do this right now? And my wife looked at the man and said, don't do that with him. Just go on about your just go on about your business, because we on vacation. We ain't got time to be sitting in this place. Just go on about your business. And but a lot of people don't understand that when they go, they come back from these trips, and they tell me, I got family members and friends. Hey man, I got this cute. Okay, great. So where did you get it from? Who you got it from? Why is it unwrapping? Why is it doing this? Why is it now? I'm grilling you about this Cuban that you brought back. So I tell people, I've had Cuban, but to me, once you have one Cuban, you had them all. That's just my take.
Fact.
Like I said, I'm not a tobacconist, but it has been my experience. I can only speak to you from my un-tobacco educated self. They all taste the same to me.
Definitely.
The difference has been, for me, construction. To me, that's been the major difference.
Here's my
Except for, like I said, the Romeo Julieta, White Churchill Havana, like that one. That one's the one for me.
I got to talk to people real quick. How is it that TJ hopping this damn thing, and the only person he actually recognized is What Up, Peaches?
No. He said what up. He said what's up. What up to the Detroiters first. Then he said what up to Peaches.
Detroit. He said Detroit.
Wait, ain't nobody else in here but Detroit and Peaches?
Did nobody come to see you, Otis? I'm gonna have to just keep reminding you of this, okay? I was here.
With that being said, I'm going to commercial. Hey, y'all check out my man D.
Yeah, go to commercial, goddammit.
Go to my man Sipping here in New York. Y'all check him out.
Oh, baby, it's been so long. This is rated R.
Dope.
Yeah, so that was from a man. That was from a man D. Sipping Cigar here in Noonan, Georgia. He has 2 locations, one in Noonan and the other one in Sonoya. That is my home lounge. That's where I always be. So if you see me smoking cigars in a certain place, that's where I'm at, man. Sipping Cigar, Noonan, Georgia. So if anybody in the area would not, please come through, hang out with us.
Come check it out.
So yeah, definitely. I'm planning on having something here later on, down the road in the future, whatnot. Of course, everybody knows what's coming up.
Hell, that's like driving and making. Hey, I have a question.
Noonan's not that damn far from you. All right.
Okay, question. When you guys first light your cigar, do you just automatically light it or do you toast your cigar first?
Toast it.
I always toast it.
Toast it, yeah.
And now I got a question off of that. When you light your cigar, you done toast and everything. Because I see a lot of mugs when they're lighting their cigar, they're using their torch and they got the thing all the way up on it like that.
No, you're burning your cigar.
Right. And I try to tell people that I'm trying to educate people on not to do that. I'm just trying to get it lit. And then I hate when I'm lighting their cigars and they leaning into it. And I'm trying to tell them, back up. Back up. They leaning into it. If I burn your fucking face, I'll burn your face. And I told you.
Hell yeah.
But then when you do that, you're actually like tasting more of the butane.
Right.
Instead of cigar. So you're completely messing up your palate.
Right.
And that's when people are like, oh, this don't taste good.
I like my cigars on the stove when I'm at home.
What's that food say?
Turn their head to the side. You turn their head to the side.
Head to the side when you got a square.
Not just taking the torch and putting it straight on, but also like depending on the flame and where you're lighting it from the flame, like whether it be on the blue part of the flame or the orange part, it will burn the tobacco differently. You don't want to smoke burnt tobacco. You just want to light it. You don't want it to be torched up. So really a torch, we all have them. I have a torch with me right now. It's the easiest thing. It's the quickest way, but it's not the best way to light a cigar. If you're using a torch, it takes more time because you have to do it delicately so you don't fuck up your cigar.
Right.
My daughter-in-law is a respiratory therapist, so she always tells me, she's like, Dad, when I come over and I see you smoking, I want to see you light that cigar with a match. I don't want to see you or with the flint thing, not with the torch. She's like, I don't want you to do that. So anytime she's here, I'll use a match.
Right.
But when she's not here, I'm using my fucking torch.
So I just put the thing we gonna run over tonight because we about to start having some fun in a minute.
I gotta go put some in my coffee. Hold on.
Yeah. Z gotta go put some in his coffee. So when you see people now, I've seen people take a cigar and they'll light it. They light it with a big.
Oh hell no!
I've seen it. I've seen it.
You know me, I'm gonna smack it out the goddamn heat.
Charlie. So I seen a guy pull out a damn. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, I'm about to bite this. No, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
I had a brand send me some torches that look like Bics. It looked like a little Bic lighter, but when you actually hit it, it's a little torch. Like it burns just like a torch does. The flame obviously is not that high because it's a smaller chamber, but it burns like a torch, but looks like a Bic. I thought it was a neat concept, but quite frankly, I'm not gonna walk around with something that looks like a Bic because again, we like our shit to look a little bit cuter.
One of them goddamn grill lighters. You know them.
Oh my gosh!
God.
I had to pull that shit out of the cigar lounge.
It's always somebody with a 70 gauge cigar with a damn grill lighter.
Grill lighter. He pulled that shit out. I was like, what are you doing? I was like, man, put that shit away. Oh man, I just want to light it.
You ladies like your lighters. Y'all in the lighter games. I know Peaches probably got like 35 fly ass lighters.
See, you don't gotta do that.
I got 25 lighters on my dresser. I
like stuff. I like the accessories. I have a whole bunch of different types of torches, and I like the stuff.
Definitely.
So I got all kinds. Let me ask you this. So you like the accessories? What's your thought? And I'm gonna start some shit probably.
Come on.
When you see a guy sitting around with a poker
Oh
You
Lord.
that you know that's my pet peeve, Tim. You know I'm gonna slap that shit out. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Get your ass.
Shit.
I mean,
I'm a part of Nub Nation. We hold our cigars and we smoke it all the way to the nub.
I have pokers, and I
have
use
no
my
problem with
poker.
females having pokers. No problem with females having pokers. But if I see Tim, if I see Z, see Sal, I see any of y'all motherfuckers around me, and y'all got a poker,
I'm
gonna kick a slide. I'm gonna like we say in Charleston. I'm gonna kick a nab on your ass.
I'm gonna answer the question this way. I'll answer the question this way.
Yes,
I would prefer, I would prefer to see a gentleman put his nub in a pipe and smoke it in a pipe than on a poker. But that's just me. I'm just saying, it looks a lot more masculine to take that nub and put it in a pipe than.
Y'all better not do a poker around me,
I
damn it.
prefer a man hold his cigar and burn his fingertips and his lips, damn it.
God damn it.
Enjoy.
I ain't burning my lips, goddamn. That's what I'm not gonna do.
But you better not use no poker, goddamn it.
So that goes
put that shit out there. You go let it burn out instead of goddamn.
That goes back to what we say that pieces is the whole.
Just pull out the next stick.
There you go.
Piece of what? Piece the whole thug. Get a whole thug. That's what we go back to.
Oh yeah, she dangerous, man. She dangerous.
Hey, Peaches got the tweezers. She got them roach tweezers.
Hey, you see
Oh Lord.
Here they go right here, the nails.
She like
that sideways shit.
My daddy said the big lips will come in handy one day.
Corey says.
What they say, seat coolers.
Right. He wasn't talking about this though, but you know what I'm saying.
Hey, Tori, you see what Tori said? He said he'll use a poker. If I ever, you might get mad at me. If I ever see you with a poker, God damn it, you better get that shit out of here.
I just need y'all to help me because I'm gonna knock it out of Tori ass hand.
Me too.
I'm gonna run when he come out. I'm
gonna knock it up and say, "Oh, he did that."
And there's a lot of great accessories out there.
Select draw.
Yeah.
Dope. I like his stuff.
Hell no, it's not like holding no woman. You see what he said? It's like holding a woman in the bedroom. Hell no. You drunk as shit. He drinking some shit. I ain't like holding no woman in that bedroom.
How?
That's some bullshit.
That is not the same. See, that is not the same as this.
You gonna use goddamn a poker to hold a woman in the bedroom? Fuck that.
What you got? Olive oil? You holding?
He holding the ear.
Must be. Oh no, I've asked you shit.
Hey, he turning the knob.
Must be. That's what he doing. He doing it right here. He doing
Melly,
Yes,
I
dear.
apologize. Welcome to the second half of Rico Money.
It's all good.
Tori, get out of here, Tori. Hey, don't you make another comment, Tori. Don't you make another comment.
Tori, we're gonna put you in punishment. Put him in the
time.
Hey, give him his dunce cap and put him in the corner.
Thank you. Put him in the corner.
I can't do it, man. Tori sitting there watching, man, cutting up with a little. Tori ain't gonna do you like that, bro. I ain't gonna do you like that.
I'm gonna do him like that. I don't even know the motherfucker. I'm gonna do him like that. God damn it.
Well, y'all
What woman wants you to hold him like that in the bed?
Let's get back to Meli, y'all. Let's get back to Meli. You know,
None that I know.
She got resume.
Hey, what is he doing? Twisting her braids?
Must be. That's what he's doing.
He twisting them locks.
Holding them locks and shit.
Melly, when I was looking at your Instagram page, you have a cigar box. Is that yours or is that someone's that you're promoting?
Which
it had like a journal inside of it. I'm trying to find it again. Where did it go?
Did it have my name inscripted on it? Was it the one that had my name inscripted on it?
I don't know. I couldn't. It was all black.
I ain't using it. I ain't using that, Tori. If I'm doing that, I'm still not using that. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I ain't doing. I'm not holding no poker and shit. I'm doing.
You grown. You a grown ass man. You should be doing this. You should be You
Ladies and gentlemen, we cancel tomorrow.
Put the kids to bed. Put the kids.
I know, right?
If I'm canceled tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen,
I need another drink. Fuck.
Damn people got us cut off.
Because Tori bringing it out of us. Tori gonna get you canceled because he bringing the shit out of us. With all
Nah, Tori realized it's that second hour shit.
I think I know the picture you're talking about. Is it a picture of a journal with a tree on it?
Yeah.
No. That was just that was a gift, and I was just showcasing the gift.
Awesome. Okay.
So back to the vinyl and cigars. What's your favorite record?
Oh,
speaking of vinyl,
that's a tough one. Oh man, that's a tough one.
While she thinking that, what's yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's got to be some Prince, man. I have a very vast Prince vinyl collection. So,
I think it's Ray Charles.
Okay. I like my Coltrane too. Love Supreme.
What's yours?
I definitely think it's Ray Charles.
Dolomite.
So speaking of vinyl, I just hey, look what I just caught.
Ohio player.
Yeah, fire. Okay.
Yeah.
You got honey.
That's dope.
What about the like Richard Pryor and them that was on vinyl? You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
I have a whole bunch of Bill Cosby on vinyl.
No, I got Fred Sanford. I got Sanford. I got Red Fox.
That's awesome.
And Sanford and Son on vinyl.
That's dope. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Off the wall is nice too.
Dope. That was dope.
So I went home a couple years ago, about 2-3 years ago, and I told my dad, I said, "Pop, I got me a record player. Hey, this is another. Let me check some of the albums you got out." So he came up the hall. I mean, he got albums. I mean, like he just like. So I'm going through them, right? I'm going through them, and I was looking. That's exactly what I was looking for. Was that Ohio player, the Honey album? And I finally got to it. I say, "Pop, I said, can I get this one?" You know what that joker told me? He said,
"Nope.
No, my brother.
Better get your own.
You gotta get your own.
Gotta get your own. Shit.
He said, you gotta get your own.
Hey, you gotta have some of the elements in your life, and you gotta have some of that Frankie Beverly and Mays too.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I got them all.
Yeah.
But,
yes, sir.
Ed, isn't there a really nice vinyl shop right next to Churchill?
Right next to Churchill's. Yep. You can get whatever you want. That's why I be going and looking at shit. Because I think I told y'all a while back. My dad still has the old console record player with the TV.
Oh, I love that. The wooden one.
Oh yeah, Parliament for sure.
Dad still got that. Got the record player. Got the 8-track player in it. Also, he still has that. So they got a whole. My mom has this big. Back in the day, they had this big ass bass that stood as tall as me when I was little. That motherfucker full of records, full of 45s and the albums and shit. So when I go back down to Charleston, I go sit in their house and I just listen to that shit, man. That's all I do.
You're telling your age. You're telling your age, right?
Of course. I ain't scared of my age, goddamn it.
8-track, goddamn it. You got the wheel too? You got the wheel?
Yep. You know what I'm saying? Put the
for sure, Fig.
Look, put the nickel on the needle so that motherfucker won't jump. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I got the damn shit that you put on the record. You rub it on the record so it have the little scratch mark in it. You rub that shit on there and it won't skip. Shit. I got all that shit, man.
Okay.
I came up in the cassette tape player.
Yo, young ass.
You had to put the pencil in to make sure that shit won't unravel.
You got the ink pen.
Hey, now that's back to Tori. Tori, that's what you use, goddammit. Yeah, that's what you use, Tori.
Well, I guess I'm old because my ass has been through all of them. The 8-tracks, records,
Chicago Bears shuffle,
cassette tapes, even the lasers when they came out for a minute in the 90s.
Oh, the LCDs, yeah.
I still got me a goddamn Walkman.
Probably still listen to it.
You're still using the pager. Shut up.
I sure am. My
Scott
super.
Page is shoot.
I
BB
got
911. Call
I
me on
got
your
the
cell
goddamn
phone.
two-way.
Remember when we used to page people and say 304?
Wow.
Use a hole.
Hold up. So Melly, what's on the what's on the agenda for you for this year? 2025. I think it's starting off to be good for a lot of people in a certain way, especially for myself. I've got some phone calls from some heavy hitters this past couple of weeks, and I think it's gonna be good. So what's on the agenda for Melly for 2025?
So I have a new venture that's in the works.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to combine, it's going to combine a lot of the things that we talked about today, a lot of my different areas of joy, right? So it's going to combine cigars and cooking and all of that sort of thing. So there's going to be like a lifestyle channel slash brand that will be formed, God willing, should everything work out as it is intended to this year. So that will be on the lookout. So that'll be things like a lot of vlogging and videos, because that's the era that we're in. Everybody wants to just, quite frankly, like, see your business. There's a lot more people interested in sitting back and watching what you're doing. And I don't know, that's going to be, I think, my next avenue. um I've had, I don't know if I want to go this route. I've been approached for to come out with a stick. I don't know if that's what God has planned for me this year. I don't know if my heart is in that this year, quite frankly. I think it's a labor of love. And if I'm gonna do something, I want it to come with all of my passion attached to it. And I don't know if this is the season for me to dive into having a stick with my name on it.
Gotcha.
I don't know if it is. But it is something that would be down the pike in the future at some point.
That's
Okay.
dope. There you go.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
What's up?
Sky's the limit.
absolutely.
Yep, sky's the limit.
And
I think we all.
the thing that I think is so dope about this period in time for cigars and cigar culture is, there was a time where to be in cigar culture, it was just coming out with a line of cigars or
Mm.
just having a brand. But cigar culture is so much more than that now. There's accessories, there's apparel, there are lounges, there are events. There's so many other facets of the culture that intertwine with what the cigar culture is now. There's tours, right? So there's people that are organizing tours to go to like DR and shops and see plantations and factories. And it's very different today than it was 10 years ago, than it was 15 years ago. So I think, and I think it's going to keep evolving. I think there is, and yes, COVID was kind of the set off for it, I think, to go back to that. I think so many people had the time to just like sit back, chill, and realize what things they enjoyed. And there's a lot more people wanting to invest in the things that bring them joy and peace and relaxation. And with that, there's always somebody that's coming up with a new design for a case, or a new design for a torch, or comes up with a great slogan for a hoodie or a shirt or something. I think what's going to help propel it is support. Everybody's kind of purchasing the products that they like. Yo, that stick is really good. I think I'll buy a box. Or I like that shirt. Because if you don't support the brands or the entrepreneurs or your friend from the lounge in their endeavor, then everything kind of fizzles out a little bit. So there's a whole bunch of different avenues I feel within the cigar culture. People like to talk about cigar culture a lot. It's not just the smokes. It's not just sitting there smoking.
No,
Right on.
it's networking.
Right on. So before we get into the Tori's question, I gotta of course I gotta drop one of my commercials in because it's all part of what I do. So y'all stand by for this.
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite girl, Peaches, and I have some amazing news I want to share with you guys today, right? I am proud to announce that me, Chi-Town Peaches, will be celebrating her 3rd year as being an ambassador for the 5th Charleston Smokeout Festival. Now, this festival is going to be held May 1st through the 5th in Charleston, South Carolina. Now, I know you're asking yourself, what is Charleston Smokeout, right? It is a premier cigar festival that brings the love of cigar lovers, family, friends, people of all backgrounds together to celebrate and love and share on the leaf. You can invite your mother, your father, your auntie, cousin, all your friends, and everyone that you know that loves the leaf, okay? So what are you waiting for? Because your favorite girl's gonna be there, so I know you wanna be there with me, right? Go ahead and go to www.charlestonsmokeout.com. People missed out last year. Purchase your tickets today. You don't wanna wait till the last minute. Get your tickets right now. Bring your swimsuit, bring a great attitude, and just ready to have an amazing time. Can't wait to see you guys then.
Yeah.
There you go. That was your girl. We always know our favorite girl, Chi-Town Peaches, ambassador for So one thing I would tell y'all before I let Meli answer Tori's question is, hey, last year, right? So people don't know about laws in South Carolina. You cannot buy alcohol in South Carolina on Sunday. All right. So we got there like, damn, we got some beer. Well, you can buy, you can pick up some beer, but you can't get hard liquor. So we got there like, damn, man, what we gonna do? So next thing I know, hey, Peaches over there, Peaches making mimosas. I mean, she might come back with bags of ice, champagne. $5. Hey, she pouring it up. So Peaches, I definitely appreciate you because, hey, bro, hurt. I needed something. I was in the clutch, so Peaches can't do the clutch. So
look, they're gonna have a brunch, right, with no mimosas. What the hell? So I'm like, okay, y'all sitting around looking stupid. I'm gonna go get this champagne. I came back with a bunch of it. Let me tell you, everybody.
I went over to her table. I went up with her tent area. I went over to the tent area, and I was sitting there talking to her. And she was like, "Shit, I'm about to make some fucking money." I'm like, "Go get in goddamn ice. I'm about to make some money."
She got a couple dollars out of me, bro.
And look, I'm out there letting everybody know, hey, if y'all want some mimosas, go to the middle tent right there, the blue tent. Go over there, get it. I was pushing them. I was pushing it.
Look, when you're an entrepreneur, you find a way to make money at all.
That's the truth.
That
part.
I have crazy people like, man, you got an extra cigar? I said, hell no, but I got one I can sell you.
Right. I opened up and showed right to him. I said, I got extra, but you gonna buy these motherfuckers. You ain't gonna get them.
Preach.
So Meli, Tori's question is, what is cigar culture to you, and the difference between community and culture?
So I kind of explained a little bit my take on what culture is before the question was brought up. But what I think the difference is between culture and community is cigars are an equalizer, right? You can go into a lounge and it doesn't matter what the profession or the ethnicity of the person that is sitting at the lounge next to you. Y'all will light up and have a conversation, talk about your favorite smokes, talk about what your day is. I've had the experience that everyone is always excited to talk about their favorite smoke or their good smoke, regardless of who they are, what their station is in life. So I feel that cigars are an equalizer, and because of that, that fosters cigar community, right? So everyone's kind of in the same place, smoking maybe not the same things, but there's tastes and things like that. But everyone's there essentially smoking a cigar. Whatever the cigar is, you're smoking a cigar, you're in that space. It's an equal playing field. So to me, that is what community is. All of us together doing the same thing. Now, culture is what makes it a little bit different. Culture to me is the razzle dazzle. Culture to me is the woman owned brand. Culture to me is the father and son business. Culture to me is boutique brands. Culture to me is the cigar weeks, right? All of those things foster culture. And I think community is just us as a whole is community. So that's my answer.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer.
That girl good.
That was a better answer than I would have gave. I would have been stoned all
Love
over
it.
the
Love
place.
it.
Hey,
I've never sat at a lounge where you could walk in and not know anyone from there, and there hasn't been a time where someone was eager to tell me, hey, try this or smoke this, or I had this one was really good, every single time. And it's not just the tobacconist or the shop owner or the person that works at the shop. It's like the patrons, it's the locals, it's the members. Like everyone's always excited. Again, it's been my experience that everyone's always excited to share their portion of knowledge with whoever else walks in.
Right on. Tori got quite a few questions.
Do you think cigar communities start using the culture to help others in all walks of life? I don't know if I understand the question. Is it, would community grow culture, or will culture foster community? Are we talking outside of cigars? Do you mean if you meet someone at, again, when I was talking about all stations of life, right? So if you walk in and you strike a conversation with someone who let's say is a business owner, and you start up a conversation, and that person then extends, his business card. Is that the type of thing that you mean? I'm not sure. I want to answer the question correctly. I'm not sure if I'm understanding what you meant by that question.
So while he's working on his question or not, I had to get I had to, and my man doggone it came on or not, so I had to get some info.
Baby.
Ooh wee baby, oh Calvin, Mr. Hollywood Chicken, ooh wee baby, check it out.
Hey yo, what's happening? It's your boy Mr. Cigar, and I'm proud to announce that I'm ambassador for the 5th annual Charleston Smokeout Cigar Festival that will be held May 1st through the 5th, 2025, down in Charleston, South Carolina. For all that don't know about the Charleston Smokeout Cigar Festival, this is a premier cigar event that is held down in Charleston to bring together a lot of like-minded cigar smokers for us to fellowship, smoke cigars, have a great time. So if you want to be a part of this, I tell you what you need to do. You need to go get your tickets early so you can definitely be a part of this. You don't want to miss out, because I'm telling you, this event is something for everybody. So bring your family, bring your friends, bring them on, and let's have a good time. You definitely want to be in the place. Come hang out with me. Peace, your boy, Mr. Cigar. Your boy, Mr. Cigar. Peace.
So 2025 Charleston Smokeout. So if you can make it, come on down to the Charleston Smokeout and whatnot. It's gonna be a great
Peaches,
time.
you muted. Can't hear you.
Don't nobody want to see you, Otis.
Yeah, they want to see me, goddammit. They want to see me, goddammit. They come to see Otis. This time they come to see Otis, goddammit.
So that's Tori's explanation. That's Tori's explanation. Using the foundation of cigar culture, business, mental health, homelessness, without a job, etc. The culture and communities have reached out that others don't.
I agree with that statement.
I definitely do.
Yeah,
I agree with that statement.
We do
mentorship.
mentorship.
That we do within the culture that a lot of you know, a lot of folks don't see when it comes to that. You know, the cigar culture itself is a family. Um, you know, you have some individuals that you know you want to put in a headlock, and you know, you tend to stay away from. But it's definitely a family in the culture. Right on there, I see you, brother. It's definitely we're definitely a family. We definitely have something in common, and you know, you meet real people. You meet fake people, and you know, I've been blessed to meet a lot of good people along the way, and you know, I think it's just, you know, it's a wonderful thing that we have within our culture.
Well, you
I
keep
think
people.
one of the things
The
that's,
floor.
oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I think one of the things that is um, that is so bonding with cigar smokers is
Yes.
everyone else that isn't a cigar smoker feels very strongly about why they don't like cigars and why they
Mm-hmm.
don't like cigar smoke or cigar smokers. I feel non-smokers feel very strongly about it, and that just kind of makes us a little more united. You know, it's like them against us kind of, and because it's a them against us, it kind of makes us a little more close knit, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Right on, and it makes sense. Um, yeah, Tori, I think I joined your group on Facebook for Cigar Community. So if y'all haven't
George.
done so yet, do so. It's you know, it's one of the things where we got to take what we have. You know, we come together. Man, who listen to gospel? You know,
At the
it's one
altar
of the things.
call.
I don't know what Ed is saying because Ed is muted. Um, you know, we come together and you know we bring something different to the culture night. So we get out for community events. We have a page where we do a lot of sponsoring, and you know we do take opportunity to give back. So that's one thing I like about the culture. And you know, a lot of us don't see. You know, we don't try to be bigger than the next person. There's a lot of genuine people. Like I said, I met a lot of people for the past 2 years. Especially everybody's on this panel right now, and Ed, I don't know what you're showing me, but man,
Put that Metro PCS phone down.
let me he
We
he
can't hear you,
muted himself.
Otis.
No, they just said, I just got a thing that said Irv Gotti just passed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that
this
was like
yeah.
maybe an hour ago. They said that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let's
Damn.
give
One of her.
let's give a moment of silence to Irv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep, shout out to Irv. You know, my pioneer. So man, we just got to keep on doing this thing, man. You know, we got to keep on doing it right. I tell everybody at the end when I go out with the show, and I tell everybody, respect yourself, respect one another, love yourself, love one another. Because that's all we got at the end of the day is for us to be true to one another in the cigar industry. We all have our own spin on what we do. You know, of course, I do a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else doing a podcast. There's a million other podcasts out there. You know, Peaches does apparel. You know, she got you know, dope apparel. You know, Sin got his cigars. You know, Sal got guns and cigars. Z got his apparel. You know, so everybody has something different that they contributed to
Mm-hmm.
cigar community. And one thing we have to do is just continue to be able to support each other.
Absolutely.
If we don't, you know, we'll just be a whole bunch of people,
Right.
just putting fingers at each other. And there's no need. There's truly no need for all shit. What the hell?
Y'all done got Ed doing.
Lighting up mobile cigar lounge.
Yeah, definitely. When I'm in cigar lounges and I see some of the young fellows that come in, um, I despise people that work at cigar lounges that if you say that you're new, that they automatically just put you to like infused cigar because you know they're new to the cigar leaf. So I always like to go in and sit down and talk to them and educate them. And I'm like, the first thing I say, don't take this disrespectfully, but do you smoke weed? Like that's the first thing I ask them. And
Mm-hmm.
when they tell me, well, yeah, I say, okay, I'm gonna show you how to smoke something good, and now you'll be able to get jobs, and the police won't mess with you.
Mm-hmm.
walking, you're red and brown, and you can get that same feeling instead of smelling of weed. And when I sit down and I talk to them and I smoke with them, they're like, damn. I'm like, how much money do you spend on drinks? Oh, about $200. Yeah. I need you to get one good bourbon and one good cigar and sip that and smoke it together. You're going to see your bill go down dramatically. And, you have something else. Now you can be in here with us grown folks. And we get more young kids now, that want to come in and sit around you brothers so they can learn from you and, have those adult conversations that they need, and you guys are able to mentor them. So,
well, Peaches, you got to see firsthand from my boys at my anniversary.
Yeah.
They and my youngest one, boy's a weed head. I'm telling you, but he'll sit down with me and he'll smoke a cigar with me, and he'll understand what's going on, what the reason why I do what I do. He understands that, and just from being around everybody that night when they was out there doing the podcast and talking to you, and that's why they was asking the questions so they can understand and see. Okay, now I understand what Dad was saying, and I see what Dad was saying. So they got a good earful and eyeful of everything that goes on in the cigar community and in the culture.
Definitely.
And what it is it's a life-changing experience for them. Be in an environment to where I can sit down with I can sit down with grown adults. Now we have some people they're adults but they're not grown.
Right.
I'm supposed to have a decent conversation. I can learn about this. I can learn about that.
Safe environment.
You're changing the life. You're changing the lifestyle.
Definitely.
And a lot of people, cigar is a lifestyle. We don't.
Absolutely.
We post pictures on Instagram, which know what we're smoking or whatnot. That's what we do. But we're showing you that this is a lifestyle that we truly enjoy. This is we want to show you how much sauce we got to. With smoking these cigars, we want to show you the flavor of the day, and a lot of people don't get that. But when you introduce something like that to and I would say a young male, I would say a young black male at that point, now you got his attention, and you can start teaching him or her whatever about life experiences. It's just a different mindset that you're able to put them in when they're when you take that opportunity. So if anybody out there that's taking the opportunity to bring someone into the culture the right way, showing folks the way of life, and talking to them about goals and this, that, and other. I can tell you about the time, a lot of conversations start over this.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
You do a whole lot. You can do a whole lot with it.
It's a way of refining.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. That was my after school special.
Okay, I'm gonna be a little messy here. What do you think? Yeah, Lord. What do you think about these culture vultures?
Fuck them. There you go. Fuck them. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tim like shit.
Come on, Tim. Come on.
Peaches didn't come in. Peaches talk. Because me and Peaches talk. Oh, wow, man. Yeah.
Preach, preacher.
When it comes to the culture of vultures, there's we'll go back to it to where people are in it for the wrong reasons. All right, people are in it for the wrong reasons. They will hate on you on what you have or what you established, and they jump into it because they see that you're doing it, and they say, okay, this is a way for me to make money real quick. I can make some money. I can do this. I can get my name out there. I can be on a poster. I can do all kinds of stuff, but they don't have the passion.
Right.
They don't have the passion for it. And they want to, and they it's like a lot of copyright infringement.
Ooh. Hey,
preach, preacher.
I'm gonna give you
copyright infringement. So when you're you can have an idea. You can have an idea saying you want to start something. Whether you want to start a podcast, whether you want to start a cigar, whether you want to start a apparel line, whether you just want to be an influencer. But it has to be you genuinely wanting to do that.
Right.
And you have to have your own format. You have to have your own ideas when it comes to this. Now, if you want to take a piece of what somebody else got going on, then I would tell you, and this is from my standpoint. When I started doing this back in 2019, was it 2019? Yeah, 2019. I started doing this, and a lot of folks know because Z, Sal, and doggone Sin, they like one of the first couple people that I interviewed when I started doing this, and I actually reached out to other folks that had podcasts. Like my man, Billy the All Star. Everybody may not know Billy, but Billy, Lord rest his soul. Billy
Yes,
lost
Lord
Billy
rest his
a
soul.
while ago. The cancer. Billy was a Billy. When I tell you, I get a little emotional when I talk about Billy.
Yeah.
Billy was a great guy. I mean, I'm not gonna say he was. I don't want to talk about him passing. Billy's a great guy. And when I first came across Billy, I came across Billy on the social media, and I started following his YouTube channel. He started following my YouTube channel, and when he get done, I call him up and I talk to him, and he just talked to me about all what he's doing, this and the other. And and the conversation I had with Billy, I cherish the conversation I had with him because I didn't know what he was going through, and nobody knew what Billy was going through until Billy announced it. And it was hurt to know that we lost someone like Billy, who was who put a lot into the community, who put a lot into his podcast. Billy thing like, yeah, I'm smoking this and another. And I'm tasting the hints of the. He had that. I'm giving him a little pepper. And that was Billy. And I appreciate him. There's other folks that I talked to. I talked to my man JB of Iconic Smokers down in Miami. I've had conversations with Cigar Mike, conversation with Peaches. I even had a phone call yesterday with TK. And man, it was just, that's when I talk about the genuine people of the community. And when you can give your thoughts on what you want to do, then they give you feedback. So it's a lot easier to have an idea, but at the same time, for instance, like with Peach, hey Peach, what do you think about this? What route you went into to do this or do that or whatnot? Or hey Sin, when you came up with that cigar, man, what steps did you take? So sometimes I think a lot of our pride get in the way. We see that this person do it, well, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna see what's gonna happen with it, and then that's it doesn't pan out because you didn't have that true passion to do it. You saw that it was a way for me to try to get popular real quick, to make money, and to make a name for yourself. And when you don't, me personally, when you don't do things the right way, as the culture vulture, as they would say, you lose, you lose that genuine aspect of being a true person in the cigar community, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, let me tell you what happened to me. Culture vulture. Let me tell you about the culture vulture who came at me. So, I had my mobile trailer, right?
The train.
And I used to go all over the place with my mobile trailer. So I'm sitting there, I'm getting ready to go to an event. And it was this guy that used to always be around wherever I'm at here in Macon. He's always around. So I'm getting ready to go to an event. I get a call from the Internal Revenue Service, right? He was like, hey, we need to talk to you. This guy who wanted to start his own trailer or his own mobile lounge went and reported me to them, trying to lie to them and tell them I wasn't legit.
Wow.
So he can start his own mobile trailer. Now, he got his trailer, but what he messed up when he went and told them the stuff that he said I was doing, that's what he was doing. I had my tobacco license. I used to order my stuff, and I had my own cigar, right? This fool went and reported me and said I had my EIN number and everything, and he went and tried to lie on me, but he was doing the things that he lied on me about. He was going and buying cigars from a local store here, and selling it
and reselling them.
Yeah. So the guy who he called ended up being one of the guys that I used to smoke with that works at the So he told me who it was. He's like, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna tell you who it was. And it was one of the guys who used to hang out with me and come around all the time and stuff like that. But he wanted to try to get in and try to beat me out. But he ended up having to pay a $5,000 fine.
Wow.
He had to give up his trailer.
Wow.
And he had to cease and desist on everything he did.
Right.
So that's that culture vulture who tried to beat me out. And now he found out that I figured out who he was. And now he's trying to apologize to me and want to do this and want to do that. Y'all know me. Peaches, you know
we
how
good.
I am.
We good.
I'll ask you. That's all I said. Don't come around. Don't say nothing to me. Admire me from afar.
Envy is a hell of a drug.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And all it did is make me, all it's doing is making me come back better. So now when I come back better, he gonna be like, oh shit, what can I do to be like you? Nah, you can't do nothing to be like me, nigga.
Right.
Oh. Let me sip my tea.
The more that I've been saturated in the industry, the more I've seen people just fake it through. So my little niche is influencer, and I understand that I am a micro influencer. I don't think I'm bigger or better than I am. I understand my role in this whole thing, right? But I personally know of influencers that have hundreds of thousands of followers when we live in a world where everything's a follower, and they are cigar influencers, and she don't smoke cigars.
Girl, say that.
You are wasting sticks to light and take a picture.
Girl,
like you don't smoke cigars. What are you doing?
I wonder if we
and
talking
all
about
the
the
bots and all the bots that you just bought to follow you aren't making you smoke or pretend to smoke that cigar any better. You're not a cigar smoker.
Yeah.
Like, go somewhere with yourself is one aspect of it. And then another aspect of it I've seen is, again, speaking to like my niche of it all, is the people that they're buying followers. They're buying bots, they're playing with the numbers, they're buying pages, creating fake pages to switch over and swap the name so that they look like they are more established than they are.
Right.
And what I feel is we can have the same recipe. You and I can have the same recipe, but the way that you make it is not going to be the way that I'm going to make it.
Right.
So with all these people that are just being completely fake, it will eventually come out. People will eventually see it. Like, there's not that you shouldn't call them out, but there's no true sense of like getting worked up or angry about it, because the fake always fizzle out. Always, without a doubt. Because they can't maintain it. They're just doing whatever it is they're doing for a limited amount of time. And if you don't have true passion and you don't have the true skill, or you don't have the heart for it, it will eventually fizzle out. Or you're going to redirect and find something else that you like and just walk away from that. But listen, what irks me the most is when, and I'm going to call it for what it is. It's mostly women. It's mostly women that are sitting there holding the cigars, that don't smoke, and they're trying to be cutesy and pretty, holding a cigar in their dress, in their whatever, and you don't fucking smoke. Like, what?
Girl, preacher. Oh my God. I went to this huge birthday party. It was a girl's birthday party. And I watched her take a Liga number 9.
One of my favorite sticks.
Light it and take these amazing pictures. And then she set it down. And I watched her for an hour, and that cigar sat right there. And I said, I need to go and cut that sucker off and smoke it. It's like you
wasting sticks.
You wasting sticks.
Wasted a good one.
I watch her continuously, and I'm just like, these people that follow you, they have to know that you don't smoke cigars. Right. But everybody keep following it. It's like, I don't hate on anybody, but my thing is you can't talk to me about cigars when you can't tell me what a wrapper, binder, and filler is.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like I said, the more that I have been engulfed in the industry and the world of cigars, it's the more that I see the people that are asking. You know how we were talking about, do you get cigars, do you get the gifts and things like that? I haven't reached out to any brand or anyone asking for anything to be sent. But this one particular person that I'm thinking of has hundreds of thousands of followers and reaches out to brands so that she can waste their cigars because she's just lighting it and taking pictures and then not having the rest.
Yep.
That personally makes me angry.
Very angry. Very angry. Right. Now you have all these women running around buying Fashion Nova outfits thinking that's how they're supposed to
listen. It's bad enough every time I walk into a shop, someone wants to direct me to like some coconut flavored shit. What?
Yeah. Men out there, please don't ever make that mistake. Don't.
Oh, no. Never that.
Do not assume.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I walked in the lounge and I was smoking, and this guy looked over at me and was like, "What you smoking, a Fat Bottom Betty?" And I said, "Huh?" And everybody in the lounge said, "Oh, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. You done."
So I gotta. Oh shit! I got a couple seconds ago. There was people get a whole bunch of cigars sent to them, and they don't really smoke cigars. They're just taking pictures with it. Yeah. I've honestly, I think I've seen that.
You have.
To where I would say, this person is not a cigar smoker. You really don't ever see them finish a cigar. Just like, hey, a couple of puffs and then I'm done, and I did it for whatever the case may be. Man, yeah. That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because it does happen.
And there are men that do it too, but I've witnessed mostly women doing it.
I missed that. What was it?
I said, I've seen men do it too, but it's mostly women that I personally have seen do that.
Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah.
And they're walking around with the titles of tobacconists because they took a class. I think the best advice I was told was just continue on learning and educating yourself, because that piece of paper, yes, it's good, but there's a lot of people walking around with that piece of paper that don't know anything. Mm-hmm. So as long as you keep educating yourself, people will listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Definitely will.
Yeah.
That's why I got audio books. Yeah, definitely. So there's a lot of that. So I guess that would be a culture vulture. What I would say for somebody who does that. But I don't know. It's popularity thing. I
got a culture vulture, Peaches. I got a culture vulture, and I ain't gonna call her name, but you met her when you was down here before my event started. But there's a culture vulture here, and Tim, you might know her also, because when we had making cigar week, she was there. She wants to be a part of everything. She wants to be a part of GTG. She wants to be in the cigar community. But all she want is for people to think that she is, but don't know shit. She's always a moocher. She always mooching cigars.
Oh.
She's always trying to get in, and I'm gonna keep talking to. While I'm talking Tim and Peaches.
I already know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Y'all probably gonna figure out who I'm talking about.
Like she a moocher. She had on red boots.
Yes.
She had green glasses on.
She wants to be in everything. She wants to be in everything, but knows nothing about the culture, nothing at all. But she's going to be in your face and try to be a part of everything. And I was having a meeting one time. Just know I was having a meeting, and she is here. And I don't like to be rude, but I had to tell her, look, I don't like to talk this way. But I had to tell her, look, shut the fuck up. You're not a part of this. Step off. And I had to tell the owner of the spot, look, I ain't trying to cause no problem, but can you get her the fuck out of my face and out of what we're doing? And I'm not a rude person.
Green
person. But she was just, and my peoples was, how they didn't want to say anything, so they texted me, who the fuck is this? Why is she here? So I had to just turn to her and say, hey, look, get the fuck out of here. You're not a part of this. Keep your mouth closed. But every time I have an event or there's a function going on with cigars, she's there. And she's just and knows nothing. But she tries to, she'll get a cigar, and like you said, she'll smoke part of it just to be in the conversation. And then she'll walk around, go to the next person. Walk around, go to the next person. But like I said, I hate to be rude, but I have to be rude to her because that's how she is.
You're not being rude. You're just being honest. Blunt.
You guys know y'all know who I'm talking about. She lives right here in Macon. Y'all know who I'm fucking talking about.
She know who you talking about by now.
If she don't know, she know now.
I think I do now. And matter of fact, I'm gonna send you a text message.
Hey, neither confirm nor deny.
Hey, I'm just gonna see a text message what I think it is, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait.
I gotta take another drink off that shit.
I can't wait to see her again. I'm gonna be like, what you smoking, faker?
Right.
Faker.
Now, that's probably like the downside of like she was talking about earlier. 2020, you saw like the cigar culture, especially the black cigar culture through social media, and started to gain a lot of attention and different things like that. And then the black cigar lounges started to open up. People want to find a way to still be a part of what's going on. And so like everybody on here know, like I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a cigar connoisseur ever. You know what I mean? That's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm Red Cup Theory first. So when I walk into the situation, I'm walking in like I always walk. You can't. I'm not gonna tell you where it's from. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you got those people that want to fit in. You know what I mean? And those are the people that we talking about. The ones that just want to fit in and then throw their name on something. And like, oh, I know Tim, my cousin. You know what I mean? And just want to be a part of it without being a part of it. Just want some type of attention from it.
Right.
And so when it comes to the social media part of it, I mean, you can blind. I mean, people gonna do that. You know what I mean? If there's opportunity out there for somebody to get 50,000 followers, they gonna do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the main part is understanding like everybody here has a genuine idea, and I think that's what makes us solid is that everybody have a personal story for their brand and whatever they came up with. And so those are the type of people that we try to stay focused on and bring on to the show. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Tim, why would you don't bring me on your show? Because you don't smoke, motherfucker.
You know what?
You ain't no smoker.
You ain't no smoker.
Yeah.
You know what? I get that. I get that quite a bit.
I know.
People ask me, man, why don't you bring me? Why don't you ever have me on the show? Why you never in this? So I told everybody that we took I want to take a different direction this year with and be able to talk to people who know this. It's gonna. We want to bring more to the show. And for those that's watching, they may be like, hey, what the hell with you, Tim, this, that, third, or whatnot. You know, like I said, there's other podcasts that you can get on.
Next.
We're trying to bring, continue to bring different styles to the show, what people got going on. This and that, third. Instead of somebody just say, "Well, I smoke cigars," it's well, okay. What else do you do besides smoke cigars? It's like, well, what else do you do? Okay, well, we can sit around. We can have a red cup win, so we all just talking shit. We all do, but it's all about substance, and I want to have substance. I want our viewers that's in the comments right now. They chatting. They be able to see. Okay, well, we're talking to somebody who we're either learning something, we're picking up something, we're doing this and another whatnot, and we can go from there. And and I get that a lot. I mean, like, why you ain't had me on the show yet?
What do you do?
Who was you? That's why you ain't on the show. Who was you?
Why you coming at me like that for one? No, don't do that. If I think you're gonna be a good fit, or anybody on the panel with it, then they'll reach out to you. We'll go from there. And I actually talk to I try to make sure I do when I do schedule people. I send out to the panel, be like, hey, this is what we got coming up. Like my man Skippy, Skippy chase kangaroos. I mean, that shit was exciting for us. That shit was exciting for us. Hey, that was exciting as hell. To find somebody that chase kangaroos. But we had a lot starting out at 25 this year. I think our first guest of 25, was Faye, with Fee, and and she did a thing, man. Especially the hat burning, man. I'm still kind of like, amazed at what the work that went.
Accoutrement.
Accoutrements,
Accoutrement.
Accoutrement.
Skipping from the land down under. Or not, and then we'd have added, we'd have added additional co-hosts to the show. We'd added Ed to the show, we had Hollywood to the show, and then we got Peaches on the show. So we we doing a lot of different things and whatnot. So it's like, if it's one thing where I haven't reached out to you yet, is for those who's watching or whatnot, I will get around. But at the same time, I want you to.
Or you might not.
Right.
I said, or you might not.
Might not.
Don't be offended.
We booked through March already.
I want people to understand.
That's what you said. You said we was booked. Just keep telling it. Just keep saying it.
I'm gonna tell you here to thank Tim. Because me, when I first started listening to, checking y'all out on Red Cup Wednesday, me and Tim used to talk, and Tim was like, man, Ed, I'm gonna get you on. I had so much going on, family-wise, that I couldn't get on. And it just so happened when it's time for me to come on, it was the last of 2024. And we had a great time.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I appreciate y'all for letting me come in and be a part of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why the hell he did that.
Look at you now. Mute her ass.
Day one.
So the show was designed for those that just joining us in the comments or whatnot. The show was designed in the beginning to where I was actually sitting around one day, and like I said, now the gentleman at the bottom, Sin, Sal, and Z, we've all been through this before. They, like I said, again, they was my first folks that I interviewed. When I was doing this shit on Zoom, I was doing a pre-record, I edited it, put it out later on. And so I early, like mid, almost close to the end last year, like, man, we was sitting around, we was talking or whatnot. Like, man, let's do a Red Cup Wednesday. And all this shit, I'm down, bet, let's do it. And we started doing it. We're having fun with it. We're still doing it. Like I said, at the end of the year, we ended the year with Ed. And Ed was like, hey man, look, I want to be a part of this shit. Let's do it. So of course, we go to the panel. Hey man, what y'all got? Hey shit, let's bring his ass on. So then next thing you know, I got a comment say, hey man, y'all should bring some females on the show. That's like, okay, let's do that. So then, hey, we brought on Hollywood on. So Hollywood came on. And then, hey, and then Peach is like, hey, bro, Hey, home.
You should let that shit off. You should let her off.
Hey, I'm back up in the corner, like, hey, yo, what's up? When you gonna put, you gonna have your girl on the show? Like, I'm like, damn, hey, and kind of like, PJ.
Yeah, she was jacking you up.
It's like,
yeah, that's what she's doing.
So I'm like, shit, man, I'm a little nervous here. Let me.
Right.
So I
man, Peaches, that's my sis right there, man. Peaches looks out for me. If there's a function going on in Atlanta, and she tells me about it, I say, hey, save me a seat. Oh, I don't care if the place is packed.
You got to see.
Have me a fucking seat. She gonna look out for me, and she looks out for me in other ways too. Make sure no knuckleheads come at me.
Amen. Hallelujah.
So we still rocking this Red Cup Wednesday thing, man. It's been I tell you about it, it's been a blessing to truly come on here every week and do this. I've had fun. I can sit back and just click and post comments all day long, let everybody do their thing. But it's just a really good time to be on here with everybody.
Awesome.
And I say, Meli,
appreciate you all inviting me today and having me on.
Coming on, definitely.
And see that right there. This is what Tori said. Just from us doing what we're doing, somebody might have a bad day, bad night, or whatever. But just tuning into us can make them have a better day, a better night.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're in here, we're giving good content, but then we're still having a little, cut up. You know what I'm saying? We're still having fun, and we're making people feel good. We're like we was talking shit. We was giving him hell. But it made him feel good. It made him laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
With that little shit, they talking about 69 like holding a woman in the bed. The hell with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it made him feel good.
You gotta get that meme of the dude on the little bitty hand.
Right. The little
oh my goodness.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Y'all stupid.
Oh, shit.
So Fee, I want to go back to Fee. Fee, Fee was her first podcast, and she was nervous. But after she got on with us, one night I told her, I said, "You ain't got nothing to worry about. Trust me." Man, it was like straight natural. So
she was awesome. She educated us in everything. And a lot of
she did her thing.
That's where we get accoutrement from.
Yeah. She is hilarious.
Hey, she needs to make a Coochie Mint commercial for us.
Right.
Tori, you can't say one thing before we go because we're going to get out of here soon. So go ahead, Tori.
What you got, Tori? What you got? I know you got some stupid shit. Come on.
Don't give us no little shit about these little hands and shit and doing this shit. Don't give us that.
Me.
Oh my Lord.
Let's see what he got.
We stand by for Tori.
Stand by for him, yep.
Yeah, while we stand by for Tori, I'm gonna drop this promo in for Dallas Smoke Fest while we standing by for Tori. So y'all check it out.
Feel like I got their attention now. Still got the flat Hemi on Fendi's. They took my nephew in, same day they let OJ out. I guess expect the $40 commissary. I hope all that shit was necessary. I pray you see a better way. Meanwhile, I'm out here grinding, figuring out these rhymes and managing my timing. Time to put some time in, trying to shine like Jeezy while rhyming like Common. Andre 3000, they say I'm out my mind and had to put that herb down, trying to clear my mind and all I see is billionaires complaining about nonsense. That job shit don't work for me, work hard for that nonsense. Baby girl, she twerk for me, but she mad cause ain't no time spent. I'm working hard to get her sitting on Cali Hills. I'm sorry, baby, you ain't read the fine print. This outfit's under say before 9-6. They booed us off the stage, we've been replying since. I never understood if we brothers, how we criticize each other before the others. All because we rhyme like this, or shine like that, or talk like this, or walk like that. Well, if we go to war, how the hell we come back like that? I guarantee we ain't coming back like that. For real. Let's settle down, go over the plan. How long we gonna keep blaming the man? We already got all of the tools for that. We ain't even gotta go to school for that. We were born with it. The Puffy want the Panthers, then I'm.
Hey, you know, Tim, the first time I saw that, I didn't notice it, but I saw you in it this time. I saw you.
Yeah.
I didn't see you the first time, but I saw you.
Yeah, it was in the back.
Yeah.
That's because you blind, man. Because you blind.
Hey, watch yourself. What's
So
that?
Tory last thing he had to say was, "Stop posting pictures of a bent ass. It look like."
It's doing stupid. It's doing stupid, man.
Man, what the hell is Tory wrong with you?
Stupid.
Oh shit. So y'all, so man, look, I appreciate y'all, man. We gonna do our thing. We coming up on the end. And like I said, you know, if you want to be on the welcoming committee for DSF, I'll say DSW, boy. It's Drake was kicking in. For DSF,
The DFW DSF.
That frisky whiskey.
She's on the welcoming committee, so we're definitely in. So we always do. Z, you got it, brother.
What up, though? Y'all know what it is, man. Red Cup Theory, Red Cup Wednesday, wherever you at, man, with us or without us. Y'all know that. That's what I got. Go ahead, Sal.
All right. Keeping it all wood. God bless everybody. Once again, a beautiful week to share with y'all. Chi-Town Peaches, welcome. Maduro Meli. Hey, you the bomb. Keep it up, all right? Peace out.
Thank you so much.
Right on.
All right, Sin.
Sim Cloud Bro Cigars. Again, life is short, y'all. So let's just keep everybody in their thoughts and minds, and take time out to reach out to people, man, because we don't know when our time is up. So
Amen.
average days deserve great clouds. And again, Meli, it's been a pleasure to meet you officially. And Chi-Town, welcome to the show. And I'm out, y'all.
All right, Pimp Green, what you got? I mean, Cigar Green, my bad. Get the fuck out of here.
I was gonna say, hey, welcome to Peaches. You know, you my girl, you my sis. You know, I love you to death. Welcome you to coming in on here. Miss Meli, you know, I love all the knowledge that you drop for us, you know, and I'm following your page. You know, I'm just
Thank you so much.
I'm thankful to be here with everybody, you know, and I made a post on my Facebook, and I said sometimes just saying hi to a person can make them have a good day. We did that tonight. Made people have a good night tonight. Just having a bad night because they joined it. They came in on Red Cup Wednesday to check us out. I appreciate everybody. Love you all.
Love you too, bro.
All right, we do thank our guests again for the great information. I missed the first half, but I was able to catch some of it. We appreciate you being here. You gave us some great information. So we hope you have a great night. But I want to
thank you.
I gave it to Tim. I wanted to welcome Peaches to the show and let her give us her thoughts on being here and what she got going on.
Man, I'm amongst family. This is love. You know, I love hanging with the bros. So I thank you guys for even thinking and considering me to be part of the family. And every Wednesday, I'm going to bring bullshit, funny, comedy, laughter, all that good shit. So, I mean, your favorite girl is always here. You can always follow me. You find me anywhere. Thanks for coming out. God bless, niggas, and good night.
Booyah.
Hey, Tim, she's still on your line already, bro. He stole your shit already, Tim.
Day one.
Right. He don't even know what to say.
What she stole from because I froze on his end.
She stole your Russell Simmons. God bless and good night, bro. You ain't hurt no.
My bad, Tim. My bad. Don't kick me out. Don't kick me out already. I just got here.
It's all hey, she posted votes with you, bro.
Hey, get on her scorecard. Get on her scorecard and check that note.
She just did a vulture on you, bro. And took your
there it is on her scorecard.
Oh shit.
Stealing content.
Okay.
So Meli, what you got for us?
I appreciate very much the hospitality, the conversation. I'm low key feel especially honored that I got to be on the same night as Peach's first day on. So, I think that makes me a little extra special. Um, but I thank you all very much for your hospitality. It's been amazing. And I hope that you all walk in favor and blessings for the remainder of the week and always.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, y'all know for me, man, it's again another Red Cup Wednesday in the book. For those that got to go work tomorrow morning, hey, it ain't my fault. You decide to hang out with us.
It ain't my
But again,
fault.
it's been another great Red Cup Wednesday, man. I appreciate everybody that's been on tonight. Everybody who's in the comments, hanging out with us tonight, chatting with us has been is the reason the reason why we do this. We come on every week to give us what we got. We try to give you our all and try to do the best we had to have a good show, so that and make our guests feel welcome while they're on the show. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. I can tell everybody, man, make sure you love yourself, love one another, respect yourself as well, respect one another. And I will say, God bless y'all. Good night, but bitches are my Russell Simmons.
We still gotta give a shout out to Hollywood. She didn't make it tonight. Let's give a shout out to her. Comes up to Hollywood.
Shout out to Hollywood. Shout out to Keon.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and put your frisky whiskey back in that cup.
There we go. And, so for the folks that didn't get to join us tonight, Hollywood, who's out there on her cruise, be safe, have fun. Bring back the keychain. Kenyon is out there working. He's doing his thing, like he always do. And everybody that's on tonight, man, it's Red Cup Wednesday. For those of y'all that tuned in, man, y'all keep doing y'all thing. Keep smoking cigars. Keep it smoking. Enjoy the culture. Love the culture, man, and love one another, man.
Yes.
Hey, y'all mugs with them cups, put y'all pinky up. With y'all mugs with them cups, put y'all pinky up. God damn it. The queen.
I am not bougie.
Your bougie ass.
All right, man. We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
All right, y'all.
Looking forward to seeing y'all, man. Love
Bye.
y'all.
Thank you.
You too. Peace
Y'all.
out.
Appreciate you.
Later.
Y'all too.
How you log off of this shit?
Hit leave, goddammit. Hit leave studio, goddammit.
Let's hit leave.
Hit leave, goddammit. Leave it up to her to not know how to do. Goddammit, Peaches. You're making me look bad, baby. Come on.
I've been drinking too much. I've been drinking.
Accoutrements.
Accoutrements, that's right. She didn't get the accoutrement, damn. She wasn't here for that. So she don't know.
Accoutrements. You guys are going to have to tell me about that.
We'll tell you about that. We'll tell you about that.
We'll tell you about it later on.
Yeah. Man, this is awesome, man. Peace, man. Y'all have a good one, man.
All right, man. Y'all be good.
All right, I'm out.
Peace. Oh, man. So, y'all, look, man, that has been another Red Cup Wednesday on the Stick Around Let's Talk Show podcast. It's been a great night. We had Maduro Meli on out of New York, who's doing a thing in the culture. She's making a lot of good moves for the culture. So please continue to make sure you go check her out, Maduro_Meli, out there on Instagram. So check her out, follow her, see what she has going on. There's a lot of different things we got going on in the culture, a lot of events coming up. So again, like I always tell each other, man, look, y'all love yourself, love one another, respect yourself, respect one another, man. At the end of the day, that's all we got. Be true to yourself in this culture. And until next week, or maybe you may see me back this weekend. Like I said again, to next time, man. Like I said, just have fun. All right, life is short, and we're gonna have fun doing this thing. So I'm out. See you. Peace.